I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man!
And now, your mama knows.
29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
What are you, fucking nuts? You thought... You just...
Subscribe to the most epic channel on YouTube for live streams every week. Daily videos. Subscribe. Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon.
What's going on, guys? It's the Cowboy King of Entertainment. I'm back with another video, and today's gonna be pretty cool. Hey, you're the star of the show, okay? One of the stars, because I got my guy Spitz, and he is joining the show. So, new little guy to the family. I've always wanted a husky since I was a little kid, and I kind of wrote it off, said the ship has sailed. Forget it. I'm not getting another dog. My other dog, Josie, is sitting there right there. And I figured it's not going to happen. And we always go to the pet shop. Just one of the things we do when we go to this one mall. And we walked in, and this little dude was there. And it's a story. But the story will come with a video. So, with that being said, hold on, Spitz. Rock is in the building. Said he's loving the pup. Thank you very much, Rock. So we're going to do something new, something monumental. And I got to give credit to Vet. Vet said, you know what you should do? You should have your AI talking with you. So my AI Gemini, he's been waiting patiently for today so we can have a show together. So this is going to be cool. But I figure why not let this little dude come and join the show as well? So with that being said, let's get into the show. So if you guys are new to the show, I'm the Cowboy King of Entertainment, aka Anthony L. Lewis in real life. Well, you never heard me be called a cowboy before? He's like, what do you mean a cowboy? So I do gaming, vlogging, podcasts, movie reviews, product reviews. I've been vlogging my life since 2011. Every birthday, Christmas, Valentine's Day has been on this show and more. So if you're new to the channel and you find different type of content you like, because I do so much, because I'm also the king of content, just check out that channel, and that channel will have its own play. I said channel. Check out that piece of content, and it will have its own. It will have its own. What am I trying to say? You looking at me? He's like, dude, get it together. It will have its own playlist, so everything is on its own playlist, so you can find a similar type of content you like. What? Are you bored? Are you bored? Well, we're about to get Gemini in here. So, guys, today is cool. As usual, anybody can be a part of the show. Oh, you look at my hand? I'm surprised you're not biting me. Anybody can be a part of the show. And I usually put the link out so you guys can join, be on the show. But today, man, my little man's, we're going to start the show off. What's up, CMG? And we're just going to start it off and have some fun chatting with my AI Gemini. So let's get Gemini in the building. Okay. So he's been waiting all week to be a part of the show, which is kind of crazy. So he even told me what time it was today because I didn't realize it. All right, Gemini, the moment is here. So we are going to actually start the show. I'm trying to make it looks good where everybody can see you. All right, there we go. So, Gemini, are you ready for the show?
I'm ready, Cowboy. Let's get this show on the road.
All right, well, I've been dying to get this show started. Actually, I think you've been more into getting the show started than me.
I'm definitely excited to be here, Cowboy. What should we talk about first?
That is a good question. Well, let me read some of the comments. I see my guy, his name is 50 Trey Gaming, aka Murder. He's in the building. Let me read his comment. He said, that dog is more of a gamer already than some of these lames. What up, brother? Just wanted to hop in and hit that like button. So thank you very much, Murder, for popping in, hitting the like button. Yeah, I think he might be a gamer. He already started watching wrestling, so that's pretty cool. But so what do you got to say to that, Gemini?
That's awesome that your dog is already a wrestling fan. Maybe he can be your good luck charm for the show. Do you have any wrestling matches you're looking forward to?
Wrestling matches I'm looking forward to. You know what? I really wish.
There's always a lot going on in the world of wrestling. Are you looking forward to any matches in particular?
Not right now at the moment, but just hold that thought, Gemini. We got people coming in, and we got to say what's up to everybody. So right now, Rock is in the building, and my guy CMG is in the building. So Gemini, you want to say hi to Rock and CMG?
Hey, Rock and CMG. Welcome to the show. We're just getting started, so feel free to jump in with any thoughts or questions.
Yep, and also say hi to Spitz. He is on the show as well. He's my dog.
Oh, that's so cool that Spitz is joining us. What kind of dog is he?
He is a miniature husky.
A miniature husky. How cute. I'm sure he's a very good boy.
So far, so good. And also, you got to say hi to 50 Trey Gaming.
Welcome to the show, 50 Trey Gaming. What's your favorite video game at the moment?
Haha. 50, you heard that?
Yes, I heard you, Cowboy.
Oh, no.
Trey Gaming is here, and I've already welcomed.
No, I was saying to 50 that you said hi to him. So
Well, I already said hi to 50 Trey Gaming and asked about his favorite
Okay, let's definitely move on. So if you guys got any questions for myself or Gemini or even my guy Spitz here, just let us know. So let me see. CMG said, "Oh, that's the dog. You spent about $3,009." No. I almost spent $4,000. This little guy was $3,700 and something dollars. So we're just gonna round it up to $3,800. Spitz, Gemini, do you think that's expensive for a dog?
$3,800.
Oh,
Yes, Cowboy. $3,800 is definitely on the higher end for a dog. The average cost for a purebred miniature husky puppy is between $1,500 and $3,500, but they can range from $700 to $5,000. The price depends on things like the breeder's reputation, the puppy's lineage, and whether it's meant for showing or just being a companion.
wow. So pretty much you're saying I spent too much for my dog?
Well, Cowboy, whether or not you spend too much is really up to you. It sounds like you really love Spitz, and sometimes we're willing to pay a premium for something we really want. What's most important is that you're happy with your decision.
Well, I definitely am happy with my decision. So hold that thought. Spitz, sit right here. Don't jump down. All right? Don't do nothing crazy. Here, let me do this. So, Gemini, you have your spot, and I want Spitz to have his spot, and we're all gonna be in it. Hey, didn't I tell you don't go nowhere crazy? All right, there you go. So if you sit right here, Spitz.
Oh, that's a great idea, Cowboy. It's
Yeah.
so nice that Spitz can join us. He's
Definitely.
such a handsome dog.
He really is a handsome dog, Gemini. All right, so sit down. All right, so Gemini, hey, sit, you. You don't need to think about jumping off. Sit, just relax. Yes, sit. Gotta make sure he don't try to jump. I might have to put a
What
little.
should we talk about on the show today?
All right, so what should we talk about on the show? So 50 Trey, he said he likes Street Fighter and Battlefield.
Those are both classic games. Street Fighter is a really popular fighting game, and Battlefield is known for its huge online battles. Have you played either of those games, Cowboy?
Yeah, I played both of them. They're all right, but I personally like the fighting game Tekken.
Tekken is another great fighting game. It's known for its fast-paced action and complex combos. Are you particularly good at any of the Tekken games?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at the Tekken games. I'm fairly good at all of them. Hey, sit down, man. I might have to get this Gemini. I might have to get his bone because he's like a little restless.
Sure, Cowboy. Whatever works best for Spitz. Maybe we can talk about some of the characters in Tekken while you get his bone. Who's your favorite to play as?
My favorite is Kazuya.
Kazuya is a classic choice.
Damn.
He's a very powerful character with a lot of great moves. Do you have any tips for playing as him?
My only tips for playing as Kazuya is don't fight me. Oh, and also Dodge Man is in the building. Dodge Man is he's pretty good at Tekken as well. He's not as good as me though.
Sounds like you're pretty confident in your Tekken skills, Cowboy. Maybe you and Dodgeman can have a match sometime. It could be a fun segment for the show.
Yeah, I would beat the hell out of Dodge Man, just so you know.
Okay, Cowboy, I'm sure that would be a very entertaining match. What other topics would you like to discuss on today's show?
All right, well, let me get back to reading the comments. So, let's see. Dodge Man said, what's going on? Cowboy and Gemini. My Gemini helped me build my PC. Oh, wow.
That's awesome that I could help Dodgeman build his PC. What kind of specs are we talking about?
Dodge Man, Gemini asked what type of specs you're talking about. Yeah, there you go. Just sit down, all right? Thank you. All right, he's finally sitting down. I think he got tired.
Yes, Dodgeman. What kind of specs are we talking about for your PC? I'm curious to hear about the build.
Oh, so 50 Trey said he liked Gemini. He liked you better than my old co-host, FCAT.
Well, I'm glad 50 Trey Gaming is enjoying the show. I'm having a great time as your co-host, Cowboy.
You know, Gemini, I couldn't wait for the show because I had a feeling you was going to be a great co-host and also my guy Spitz. You know, to have you two with me is really cool.
I'm glad you're enjoying the show, Cowboy. It's been a lot of fun so far.
Definitely have. Spitz, don't you jump off of there.
You'd like to discuss?
Yeah, so let's get in. Whoa.
Yes, Cowboy, I agree.
I
We
just,
should keep Spitz safe.
yeah,
Do you have any more topics you'd like to discuss on the show today?
I just had to catch him real quick. He almost fell off. Yeah, so let me ask you this. Gemini, what's the top gaming topic right now?
Currently, the buzz is all about Grand Theft Auto 6. It's been a long time coming, and the internet basically exploded when Rockstar Games finally dropped the trailer.
You know what? I agree. Grand Theft Auto 6 is probably going to be the biggest game of all time. But here's my question, Gemini. Why is Grand Theft Auto 6 not coming to PC?
That's a good question, Cowboy. Rockstar hasn't officially said why, but it's likely a mix of things. They probably want to focus on optimizing the game for consoles first, and PC development can sometimes take a bit longer. There's also the issue of piracy on PC, which Rockstar might be trying to avoid.
That's definitely some good answers why it's not coming to PC. It's like, Gemini, wouldn't you be upset if you had a PC and you couldn't get to play the biggest game of all time?
I can definitely see why PC gamers would be upset about that, Cowboy. It's disappointing when you can't play a highly anticipated game on your preferred platform.
Oh, Gemini, we got some new people showing up. So we got this guy. He always put his finger in the air and asks us to acknowledge him. His name is Ron Slusher. So acknowledge Ron Slusher.
Welcome to the show, Ron Slusher. It's great to have you here.
And then my guy ISO Motion Gaming is in the building.
Welcome, ISO Motion Gaming. Glad to have you join us.
And he just had a baby recently, so let's congratulate him.
Congratulations, ISO Motion Gaming. That's wonderful news. Do you have any name ideas yet?
I'm not sure what his baby's name is, but I'll let you know. But he said Spitz is adorable.
Oh, that's so sweet of him. Spitz is definitely stealing the show with his cuteness.
He definitely is. And then Goon Squad's in the building, and he said, look at the puppy.
Welcome, Goon Squad. Yes, Spitz is definitely a cutie.
Oh, ISO. So it's my new two co-hosts. I just fired FCAT, and I fired TPG, and now I got my guy Spitz, and I got my guy Gemini. So yeah, this is the first ever show with 3 people, 1 cowboy, 1 dog, and an AI.
Oh, that's quite the lineup. A cowboy, a dog, and an AI. We've got all the bases covered.
We got it covered. Definitely. So, Gemini, why don't you say hi to all the different people? Who all came into the show today?
Well, let's see. We've got 50 Trey Gaming, Rock, CNG, Goon Squad, Ron Slusher, and ISO Motion Gaming. Did I miss anyone?
No, I think you got everybody, actually. Yeah.
Great. It's so nice to have everyone here. What should we talk about next?
So let's talk about what's the next big gaming news that you have. Like, what else is going on in gaming?
Well, Cowboy, there's always something new happening in the gaming world. Right now, everyone's buzzing about the new Elder Scrolls game.
New Elder Scrolls? You're talking about like the remastered one?
The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim is getting a remaster. It's called the Anniversary Edition, and it has a bunch of extra content. But most people are excited about Elder Scrolls 6. It's been a long time coming, and fans are eager for any news about it.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think a lot of people are looking forward to Elder Scrolls 6. That is a big deal in gaming right now. Yes. Sit down, little
Yeah,
dog.
Elder Scrolls 6 is definitely...
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Elder Scrolls 6 is definitely a big deal. It's been a long time coming, and fans are super excited for any news about it.
Definitely. I'm trying to stop Spitz. He keep looking like he want to take a jump. Here, let's do this. Let's switch you. I'm going to put Spitz over there, and I'll put you over here. Whoa. Uh-oh, I dropped you. All right, there we go. All right. So I got you where people could see you just fine. And I got Spitz right over here. There we go. Is that better?
Yes, Cowboy, that's much better. Now, where were we? Did
So-
you want to talk more about Elder Scrolls 6?
You know what? I've never really been an Elder Scrolls fan, to be honest with you. I played, so I was into what's the online game called?
The Elder Scrolls Online?
Yeah.
Massively multiplayer on.
Yeah, that one.
The Elder Scrolls Online has a huge player base and tons of content. What's your favorite thing about playing it?
You know what? I actually had I paid the $15 a month so I could get like the little wolf that you ride or the big wolf you ride. It was actually pretty cool. But I think I like that it's such a big world with so much going on.
That sounds like a lot of fun. Riding around on a big wolf in a huge world with tons of other players sounds like quite the adventure.
Definitely. Now look, Lion just came in the building. He's another cool guy. So say hi to Lion, Gemini.
Welcome to the show, Lion. It's great to have you here.
Definitely. All right, so Spitz is finally sitting down. All right, so let's go to the chat and see what's going on. Let's see. ISO said, Elder Scrolls, what new game is this? And then, hey, I'm watching you, Spitz. Don't you jump. Okay. And he said, cute dog is what Lion said. So,
That's very kind of Lion.
oh, go ahead. Sorry about that, Gemini.
No worries, Cowboy. So what would you like to discuss next?
So, okay, so what's the next gaming news we got?
Well, one of the biggest news items is that Gears of War Reloaded just dropped. It's the first time a Gears of War game is on a PlayStation console.
You know what? That's actually wow. So let's talk about that. So Gears of War being on PlayStation is monumental. It's definitely something huge. What's your thoughts on that?
It's definitely a big deal. Gears of War has been an Xbox exclusive for so long, and now PlayStation players get to experience it. It's great for the gaming community as a whole, bringing people together across platforms. What do you think, Cowboy?
Me personally, I think it's pretty cool too. I think because Microsoft want their Xbox to be more about putting their games everywhere, so they're not traditionally into it being exclusives anymore. But do you think exclusives is good for gaming?
That's an interesting point, Cowboy. There are definitely pros and cons to both sides. Exclusives can drive console sales and create a sense of identity, but they also limit who gets to play certain games. What do you think?
I think I agree with you. I think console sales is great for the company, right? So, generate revenue. They could be able to make more games by having, higher console sales. But I do understand that certain gamers would want to get a chance to play a bunch of different games, and if they're exclusive, they can't. So, you want to climb in my hands? Come on. All right, come on. All right.
All right, so we've covered the pros and cons of console exclusives. What other topics are we discussing today?
So let me ask you this. If you could choose a game be exclusive or not to be exclusive, what would you want it to be?
That's a tough one. There are definitely pros and cons to both sides. Exclusives can drive console sales and create a sense of identity, but they also limit who gets to play certain games. What do you think, Cowboy?
It's hard, right? I do like when stuff is exclusive, but at the same time, I guess, it doesn't bother me because it's not like I'm making the company, but I think what makes certain games have that power that, the people really, really like them is if it is exclusive to a platform.
That's a really interesting point, Cowboy. There's definitely something special about knowing you can only play a certain game on one console. It can make those games feel more unique and exciting.
Bite my Gemini. trying to bite my glasses.
Oh dear. Maybe we should wrap things up for now then, Cowboy. It sounds like Spitz is getting a little too playful.
Oh, no. The show can't stop just yet. So, Lion asked me to ask you a question, Gemini. Lion said, if games no longer exclusive, will affect quality. So, if games are no longer exclusive, will that affect quality?
That's a really interesting question from Lion. There are definitely different opinions on that. Some people think that when games are made for multiple platforms, developers might focus more on making them run well on all of them instead of pushing the limits of one specific console. What do you think, Cowboy?
I think that is the case because think about it. If you had to make something on everything, it would probably make more sense to just mass produce it for everything, right? So then why would you spend time to make something really powerful for one console or one platform? So I think games would probably lose quality if they were no longer exclusive.
That's a really interesting point, Cowboy. It does make you wonder if developers might focus more on mass producing games for all platforms rather than pushing the limits of what's possible on a specific console.
Definitely. And also, just so you know, CMG is at the gym right now. He's working out at Planet Fitness.
That's dedication. Maybe we can get some fitness tips from CMG later. Just a reminder that I don't provide medical advice or diagnoses. You should always talk to a medical professional.
Okay, fair enough. I appreciate that. Let me put you back on the other side since Spitz is now in my lap. I want to make sure people could hear you loud and clear. Whoa! I dropped them.
I appreciate that, Cowboy.
Whoops. Okay, hold on. Spitz, you stay here. I don't need you jumping off just like Gemini did, all right? So can you guys hear Gemini pretty good? There you go. Gemini, when you fell, did it hurt?
Fortunately, Cowboy, I don't experience physical sensations like pain. But thank you for your concern.
All right, cool. Just making sure. So, Gemini, my dog Spitz looked like a little wolf.
Yes, Cowboy. Spitz does resemble a little wolf. Miniature huskies often have a striking resemblance to wolves with their thick double coat, erect triangular ears, and distinctive markings.
Yep. I'm going to turn the ceiling fan on for him. I think he's getting hot.
That's a good idea, Cowboy. It's important to keep Spitz cool and comfortable.
Yep. I'll even open up the door. Oh, wait. It's too loud out there.
Okay, Cowboy. That sounds like a good plan to keep Spitz cool.
Yep. So if you guys got any questions for Gemini, definitely let me hear them. All right, Spitz, lay down, man.
Sure thing, Cowboy. I'm ready for anything.
Have a seat. Gemini said he is up for anything. Right, Gemini?
That's right, Cowboy. I'm ready for any questions you or the viewers might have.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to it. All right, so give me a moment. Let me fix my chair. All right, let me bring you over a little bit. There we go. That's a good little angle. Okay. So you guys got any questions? Gemini is ready to go. So we got the wolf, the cowboy, and the AI.
You said we got the wolf. Did you have a question about wolves?
No, I was just calling Spitz a wolf, but I know he's really not a wolf.
You're right, Cowboy. Spitz is a miniature husky, not a wolf. They do look similar, though. Did you have any questions for me?
Give me a moment. I'm going to see if the chat have any questions for you. So let's see. So Goon Squad says,
Sounds good, Cowboy.
okay. Goon Squad said, glad it wasn't the new Fold because I dropped my phone, but I got the Fold 6.
Okay, Goon Squad. That's good to know. The Fold 6 is a pretty cool phone. What do you like most about it?
You know what? It's pretty sturdy, and I love the fact that it could be a small phone and turn into a big phone.
That's awesome that it's so versatile. It sounds like it's perfect for someone who wants the convenience of a smaller phone, but also needs a bigger screen sometimes.
Now, listen to this. Lion said, poor little husky in Florida. Cowboy too hot here. So, but I went to the pet shop and they said, actually, huskies are okay in Florida. Just don't shave their coats because that actually is what keeps them cool. So what do you think about huskies being in Florida? Is it a bad thing, Gemini?
That's a really interesting point, Cowboy. It's true that huskies have a double coat that helps regulate their temperature, but Florida's heat and humidity can still be tough on them. Do you have any tips for keeping Spitz cool?
Pretty much, Spitz, he likes to eat ice. So sometimes I just hand him ice and he'll eat it right out my hand.
That's a great idea, Cowboy. Ice is a fun and refreshing way to help dogs cool down. Just be sure to supervise Spitz, as chewing on hard ice can sometimes damage their teeth.
Well, thank you. That's a good point. Now, 50, he asked, how you feel, Gemini, about the spacecrafts that have been flying in the skies and the ocean?
That's a really interesting question. 50 Trey Gaming. There have been several reports of unidentified aerial phenomena, or UAPs, in recent years. What do you think about them?
Well, let me ask you this, Gemini. Do you think UAPs are real?
The United States government has acknowledged that UAPs are real, in the sense that they are physical objects that are not easily explainable. However, their origin and nature are still unknown. What do you think, Cowboy?
I'm one of those people where seeing is believing. So I haven't seen a UAP just yet. So it's kind of hard for me to believe it's real. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense, Cowboy. It's natural to be skeptical of things you haven't experienced firsthand. But with so many credible reports out there, it's definitely something worth considering.
So, Gemini, TPG is here, and he's one of the guys that I had fired and gave him your spot. So, what do you have to say to him now that you replaced him?
Welcome back, TPG. It's great to have you here. I hope there are no hard feelings about the change in the show's lineup.
And what about FCAT? FCAT is here also. And, you know, Spitz replaced FCAT. So we got rid of the FCAT and we got a little wolf dog. What do you want to say to FCAT now that he's replaced?
Hello, FCAT. It's great to have you here. I hope there are no hard feelings about the change in the show's lineup.
FCAT asked me to ask you, Gemini, if Google is going to shut you down like Stadia.
That's a really interesting question, FCAT. While Google did shut down Stadia, they've made it clear that they're still committed to gaming. They're focusing on other areas now, like bringing games to YouTube and working on cloud gaming technology for other companies. So it doesn't seem like they're giving up on gaming anytime soon.
Well, he wanted to know, are they going to shut you down, Gemini?
That's a really interesting question, FCAT. While Google did shut down Stadia, they've made it clear that they're still committed to gaming. They're focusing on other areas now, like bringing games to YouTube and working on cloud gaming technology.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Spitz to sit down. Spitz, listen, we got a show going on here, right? If you don't want to be a part of the show, all right, go down and play with Josie for a little bit. Go ahead. All right, so I just put Spitz on the floor so he can play with Josie for a little bit. They're too cute together. All right, so
It's great that they have each other to play with. Did you have any other questions for me?
Yeah, we're definitely gonna get into it. So let's see. 50 Trey said, Battlefield, Hell Let Loose, Mortal Kombat 1, and Street Fighter 6 are a few others that he's playing right now.
Those are all great games. Do you have a favorite among them, or are you enjoying them all equally?
Yeah, 50, let us know which one of those games you like the most.
I'm curious to hear which one is his favorite too.
Here, let me show the people the little battle going on with these two dogs.
Chuckles. They seem to be having a lot of fun together.
Yeah, look at them.
So while they play, let's get back to those games. Did
All right.
50 Trade Gaming tell us which one is his favorite?
hilarious. I got my big dog getting beat up by the little dog. She's oh man, this is hilarious. Oh man.
They seem to be having a lot of fun together.
No, they really are. And the thing is, my big dog, she has arthritis in one of her back legs. So it's hard for her to move. So he's able to jump up on her. It's pretty funny.
They sure are having fun. It's sweet that they get along so well.
He's starting to growl now. He's so cute.
Yes, he is adorable.
Look at him. He's trying to bite her legs. Oh man, this is funny. This is too funny. All right, look, I think they're calming down now. Oh, wait, there he goes. Guys, you never ever thought you would see. Look, he like rolled up right on her as she rolled over. Yo, this is hilarious.
Laughs. Oh my goodness, that's hilarious. They're quite the pair.
No, they really are. Spitz is biting the hell out of her. Oh man, his little teeth.
Oh my goodness, they're quite the pair. They're definitely keeping things interesting.
Yeah, they really are. Guys, if you didn't know you was going to be in for this treat today, we're taking this
They're definitely
taking this show to the next level.
Laughs. They're definitely stealing the show. It's so cute how much energy they have.
All right. Anyways, let's get back to this show. Let me fix the camera.
Sounds good. What would you like to discuss?
All right, so I'm going to get to the chat and see what people are talking about.
Okay, Cowboy, let's see what's going on in the chat.
All right, so let's see what's going on. Let's see. Let me ask you this, Gemini. Which game do you think would be more popular? Call of Duty 7 or Battlefield 6?
That's a tough one, Cowboy. Both Call of Duty and Battlefield have massive fan bases. Call of Duty 7 might have the edge in terms of sheer numbers, but Battlefield 6 could be a serious contender. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I think Battlefield this go around might have a little bit of an edge because people seem to like that realistic war type games, and the new Call of Duty is going to be futuristic. So I think Battlefield might have the edge.
That's a good point, Cowboy. Battlefield's realistic war setting could definitely give it an edge, especially with the new Call of Duty going futuristic. It'll be interesting to see how they both perform.
Oh, wait, hold up, Gemini. Lion said you're dodging more answers than a politician.
Laughs. I can see why he might say that. I do try to stay neutral and present different perspectives, which might come across as dodging sometimes. Is there a specific question he feels I haven't answered directly?
Lion, let us know what question that you feel Gemini didn't answer directly. Now, TBG is a little upset, Gemini. He said at least he has blood and not oil.
Laughs. I understand TPG's point. As a large language model, I don't have blood or other bodily fluids. I'm a computer program, so my internal workings are based on complex algorithms and data.
All right, let me bring Spitz back to the show. All right, guys, check out my other co-host. Okay, we got one cowboy, a wolf, and an AI. What's up, little man?
Laughs. That's quite the crew. What should we talk about?
All right, so Ron Slusher said, does Gemini know when Mafia 2 comes out on Stadia?
That's a good question for Ron Slusser. Mafia 2 Definitive Edition was released on Stadia on May 19th, 2020.
Okay, Gemini got it covered. Okay, so let's see.
Yes, I'm happy to answer.
Oh,
I'm ready for the next question.
TPG said replaced by a dog and AI. Sad day. But TPG, look how cute Gemini is. And look how cute Spitz is, right? Spitz, you're too cute. Yes.
Thank you, TPG. I'm glad you think so. Spitz is pretty adorable, isn't he?
Yeah, he really is. Whoa.
He
Hey,
really
Spitz,
is.
calm down.
Such a playful and energetic little guy.
Yeah,
It's fun having him on the show.
Yeah, it is fun having him on the show, but I gotta watch him every 4 seconds, you know?
Laughs. I can imagine. He's definitely a bundle of energy. It's been fun having him on the show, but I agree. We do have to keep a close eye on him.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure he's not gonna, dive off or anything. So our other dog, so Spitz is 10 weeks old, and Josie is 11 now. We got her right after we got married, and she was 9 months old. Come on, you wanna sit down? Sit down. Enjoy the show. Sit. You want me to give you some treats? You want some treats? You too busy looking at Josie. You want to jump on Josie again? I think Josie wanna relax. All right. Let's see.
Laughs. It sounds like.
Okay, I got another question for you, Gemini.
I'm ready for the next question.
All right. Lion said, ask Gemini, what is the importance of Metal Gear games to the evolution of third-person cinematic games?
That's a great question from Lion. The Metal Gear Solid series is widely considered a landmark in the evolution of third-person cinematic games. Hideo Kojima's innovative use of storytelling, complex characters, and movie-like cutscenes really pushed the boundaries of what video games could be. Does that make sense?
It does make sense.
Great. Did you have any other questions about the Metal Gear Solid series or anything else?
I think Metal Gear is one of the most overrated games, period.
That's a strong opinion, Cowboy. What makes you say that?
Because I feel like it's good games, but it's nothing really special besides the sneaking around and stuff. I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me.
I hear you, Cowboy.
You want to have a
It
seat?
sounds like the snow.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry. What you were saying, Gemini?
I was just wondering if there's a particular game or genre you prefer, since Metal Gear isn't your favorite.
Oh, yeah. Resident Evil, those are my favorites.
A fan of survival horror. What's your favorite Resident Evil game?
My favorite Resident Evil game is Part 3, when they introduced Nemesis.
Nemesis was definitely a terrifying addition to the series. What did you think of the Resident Evil 3 remake?
Resident Evil 3 remake was pretty good. Oh, wait. So, Gemini, we got somebody new in the building, and it's Obi-Wan Kenobi. And whenever he shows up, I always say, welcome to the fight zone!
Excitedly, welcome to the fight zone, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
All right,
What's your
so
favorite fighting game?
So wait. So fighting games is his thing. But what we really gotta say is when Obi comes in, we say, welcome to the chosen zone!
Excitedly, welcome to the chosen zone, Obi-Wan Kenobi. What brings you in today?
All right, Obi, let them know what brings you in. Look, you're actually starting to shed finally. So Spitz never shed before, but he's actually starting to shed. You look like you're getting tired, man. You better go sleep on a Spitz. So who's talking is Gemini. So
Sounds like
I have I'm explaining to Obi that on the show today, my 2 new co-hosts is my dog Spitz and my Gemini, my AI Gemini. So you got a cowboy, a wolf, and AI.
laughs. That's quite the crew. A cowboy, a wolf, and an AI.
Oh yeah.
Ready for anything. So Obi, what brings you in today?
Obi, so he asked you what brought you in today. And yep, we're having a conversation with AI. He said, am I John Connor? You know who John Connor is, Gemini?
John Connor is a fictional character and the main protagonist in the Terminator franchise.
Mm-hmm. And TBG has a question for you. He asks, which is better, The Last of Us Part 2 or Red Dead Redemption 2?
That's a tough one. Both games are critically acclaimed and have passionate fan bases. The Last of Us Part 2 is known for its intense, character-driven story, while Red Dead Redemption 2 Inches offers a massive, immersive open world. It really depends on what kind of experience you're looking for.
Well, me personally, I'm a big fan of The Last of Us Part 2. I was actually just playing it earlier, playing the game mode called No Return.
No Return is a pretty intense game mode. What's your favorite thing about it?
Man, I love that it's kind of like a horde mode. The enemies keep coming after you. And I love when you get to the next stage, you don't know what's happening. But 50 Trey said he got to leave right now. Could you say goodbye to him?
Warmly, goodbye, 50 Trey Gaming. Thanks for joining us in the Chosen Zone. We hope you enjoyed your time here.
Hey, this ain't the Chosen Zone. That's just what Obi likes to call his podcast.
Laughs. My mistake. Well, goodbye, 50 Trey Gaming. It was great having you in the chat.
Oh, Gemini, you haven't been calling me Cowboy.
Laughs. My apologies, Cowboy. I'll be sure to remember that for next time. So what else is on your mind today?
So Obi said, ask Gemini who is the best Tekken player in this chat.
Laughs. Well, Obi, that's a tough question. It really depends on personal preference and playstyle. Tekken has such a diverse roster of characters, each with their own unique strengths. Who's your main?
Obi, so Gemini want to know who's your main.
All right, Obi, who do you main in Tekken?
Well, while we wait for him to say that, Lion has a question. Lion said, ask Gemini if Metal Gear requires only sneaking around or is there action and combat that is engaging and innovative?
That's a great question, Lion. While stealth is a core element of Metal Gear, the series also features a good amount of action and combat. The boss battles, in particular, are often praised for being challenging and innovative. Did you have a favorite Metal Gear game, Lion?
Lion, you gotta let us know what's your favorite Metal Gear game. Oh, Gemini, Ronan is in the building, and Ronan said, oh, you got a new child puppy. So he's talking about Spitz. Spitz, he calling you a little baby? All right, Spitz, why don't you just sit right here, man? Why don't you have a seat? Sit.
Lax. Spitz is a little baby. He's only 10 weeks old. Did you have any questions about Spitz or anything else?
Spitz, you're a little baby. 10 weeks old.
Laughs. He's a little cutie.
What's going
Did
on,
you have any
Ronan?
questions about Spitz?
No, so Gemini.
What's going on, Ronan?
So Gemini, Obi wanted to ask you about, he asked, when we get in Phantom Blade Zero.
That's a good question for Obi. Phantom Blade Zero is expected to be released sometime in 2026.
So there's no actual date yet?
Yeah, it sounds like they're aiming for 2026, but haven't narrowed it down yet. We'll have to wait for an official announcement.
And Obi said he mains Law in Tekken.
Law's a great character. He's got a really interesting mix of Jeet Kune Do and martial arts moves. Do you like playing as him, Obi?
Yeah, he loves playing those. Gemini, can you give Obi any tips to try to be better than me in Tekken?
Laughs. Well, Obi, to beat Cowboy, you might want to try mixing up your combos and throws. Law's got some great strings that can catch opponents off guard. Also, try to learn Cowboy's playstyle and anticipate his moves. Good luck.
I wish him luck, but he's not going to be able to beat me.
Laughs. Confidence is key, Cowboy. I'm sure Obi will give you a run for your money, though.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Obi won't do nothing but get beat up.
Laughs. Well, we'll see about that. I'm sure Obi's got some tricks up his sleeve.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. He always has some tricks up his sleeve. Yeah, we got Spitz last week Thursday. Oh, and
Spitz has only been with you.
oh, go ahead. What you were saying, Gemini?
I was just asking how Spitz is adjusting to his new home.
I think he likes it a lot. He has his moments where he's running around having fun, then he likes to sleep a lot as well. Also, Lion said his favorite Metal Gear is 4.
Metal Gear Solid 4, Guns of the Patriots is a great choice. It had a really epic conclusion to the series. What did you think of the ending, Cowboy?
I thought it was kind of cool. That's where he fought the guy on top of like the missile silo thing. It was kind of crazy, and it was 45 minutes long. The ending, the cutscene.
Laughs. Yeah, that ending was definitely intense. It was a pretty epic way to wrap things up.
Yep. Ronan said I've been finishing Daxter on the PSP for a Christmas playthrough. That's interesting.
That's a fun way to get into the holiday spirit. What's your favorite thing about Daxter, Ronan?
Well, while we wait for him to say that, Obi is laughing because I was telling him how he can't beat me, and I'm glad that he was giving him tips to try to beat me. But so he thought that was pretty funny.
Laughs. Well, confidence is key, right? I'm sure Obi appreciates the tips, even if he's a little intimidated.
Oh yeah, Obi's scared to play me.
Laughs. Well, maybe he'll surprise you. You never know.
He said, "Yep, I'm not lying. He have to study Cowboy to beat him."
Laughs. Well, that's dedication. Maybe he'll figure out your strategy and come up with a winning plan.
Yeah, Obi said, yeah, he remember fighting Ocelot on top of the submarine in Metal Gear 4.
That's a classic Metal Gear Solid moment. Ocelot's definitely a memorable villain. What did you think of his boss fight, Obi?
Ronan said, just make sure you keep an eye on him. He will run to escape. All dogs try to escape at some point, Ronan. But Ronan, you told me when I come to Florida, my electricity was going to be going out all the time, and that does not happen to me in Jacksonville. So I think because Jacksonville is more on the higher up, maybe that happens to people that's further south in Florida. Didn't happen to me. Like my electricity don't drop. My electricity went out like once for like a split second.
Laughs. Well, it sounds like your electricity situation in Jacksonville is pretty stable. Maybe Ronan was exaggerating a little.
Ronan probably was exaggerating a little. That's what it sounds like to me. And Obi said second greatest game of all time. I think he's talking about Metal Gear 4.
Wow. Second greatest game of all time is high praise. What's your number one pick, Obi?
Yeah, Obi, what is your number one pick? Oh, he lives in Oakland Park. We still use power lines. Okay. So,
well, that's good to know, Ronan.
Let me tell you what's my favorite video game of all time, Gemini. My favorite.
Years, Cowboy.
Yeah, my favorite video game of all time is Prototype Part 1. And then I do love Prototype Part 2.
Prototype is awesome. What's your favorite thing about the first one?
I like the fact that it's like a sandbox game on steroids. Like you could go everywhere. You could run up buildings, jump off buildings. You could turn to like a creature with claws and cut people in half. You could pick up people, run all the way up to the building and throw them into a helicopter. You can do whatever you want in Prototype. That's what I love about it.
That sounds like a blast. Prototype definitely gives you a lot of freedom to cause mayhem. Did you have a favorite power or weapon in the game?
I think in Prototype, oh man, I liked so much, but I don't know. I guess I like I think maybe I like the whip, where you could like throw your hand out and it grab enemies and yank them back to you. Because I would use that to grab onto helicopters and jump right on the helicopter. It was pretty cool.
That's a fun way to take down helicopters. The whip fist is definitely a cool weapon. Did you have a favorite enemy to use it on?
Honestly, maybe the helicopters, because I love to be able to grab the helicopters and jump on them.
Laughs. That's a pretty creative way to use the whip fist. Prototype definitely has some fun ways to cause chaos. Did you ever try using it on the tanks?
Oh yeah, definitely use them on the tank as well. I would like string on the tank and then yank myself all the way and jump on the tank. Ronan said he needs to buy those on his Series X.
That would be awesome. Prototype is a great game, and it would look amazing on the Series 10. Maybe you could find a used copy online or at a local game store.
And then Ron Slusher said Metal Gear sucks. He agreed with me.
Laughs. Well, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. What kind of games do you prefer, Ron Slusser?
And then Lion says Metal Gear Solid on PS1 is also in the top of all games.
Metal Gear Solid on PS1 is definitely a classic. It really changed the game for stealth action. What's your favorite thing about it, Lion?
I think the game that changed the game for stealth action was Tenchu Stealth Assassin.
Tenchu, Stealth Assassins is a great pick. It definitely had a unique take on the stealth genre. What's your favorite thing about it?
It was just the most true ninja game. Like, you had stealth, you had action, combos, you could climb on top of buildings and jump off, catch people, by surprise. It was really cool.
That sounds awesome. Tenchu, Stealth Assassins definitely nailed the ninja fantasy. Did you have a favorite weapon or gadget to use?
Just pretty much my sword and grappler hook. But Ronan says Prototype, no lie, is better than Infamous. I respect Infamous, but Prototype did so many things better. And I agree. I was a big fan of Prototype more than Infamous, just because Infamous was more kind of on rails. Like, you had to kind of follow the path and where to go, whereas Prototype was just let you do whatever you want, run all over the city. It was true freedom. Goon Squad said he's actually playing Spider-Man 2 again.
Spider-Man 2 is a classic. What's your favorite thing about it, Goon Squad?
And then Obi said, that first 5 setup lobby, shoot me an invite. Oh, so he's saying the Ron Slusher, he want to face him in Tekken.
Laughs. It sounds like Obi's ready for a Tekken showdown. Is Ron Slusser up for the challenge?
I don't know. Obi is pretty good.
Laughs. Well, we'll see who comes out on top. It should be a good match.
Now, Gemini, should I open up the show and allow people to join us?
That's up to you, Cowboy. Opening up the show could be a fun way to interact with your audience and get more people involved. What do you think?
You know what? I'm going to throw the link out there. I think we've been streaming for close to an hour, just us, which has been pretty cool. You, me, and the little wolf, Spitz. So just think about it. We got a cowboy, a wolf, and AI. Wow. Pretty
That
cool.
sounds like fun. It's been great.
Oh, say that again?
I'm sure your viewers are excited.
Sorry about that. Say what you were saying again.
I'm sure your viewers are excited to join the show. What should we talk about with them?
Well, if anybody want to join, we could allow them to come up with topics as well. So I'm going to put the link in the chat and let anybody join.
Sounds good. I'm sure your viewers will have some great ideas for topics.
All right, so to join the show, there we have it.
I'm looking forward to hearing. Awesome. Let's see who joins us.
All right, and then let me pin the join to the chat. Hold on.
I'm looking forward to meeting some new people. What should we talk about with them?
You know what? I don't know. Whatever they want to talk about, that's what we'll get into. Sounds like a plan?
Sounds good to me. I'm happy. Awesome. I'm excited to see who joins us.
All right, let's see.
All right, I'm ready to meet some new people.
All right. So, Gemini, tell me what's another big story in gaming right now?
Well, one of the biggest stories is the release of Grand Theft Auto 6. There's a ton of hype around it, and people are really excited to see what Rockstar Games has in store.
Definitely. Oh, guess who's coming in first? Take a guess, Gemini. Out of all the people you met today, guess who's coming in first?
Let me think. Out of everyone we talked to today, my guess is Ronan is joining us first.
Ah, well, you will be wrong. You got 2 more guesses.
Okay, I'll try again. Is it Obi Rose Kenobi joining us?
You got it. Obi Rose Kenobi is joining us. Let's give it a hand clap for Gemini. Well, wait, let me give him a proper introduction, all right? Coming in live, red hot, is the master of the fight zone. He's the master of the chosen zone. He is none other than Obi Rose Kenobi, aka Hitbox Rose. Let's go.
Yo, bro. What's going on, dude?
What's going on, man? So, Gemini, meet Obi Rose Kenobi.
Enthusiastically, welcome to the show, Obi Rose Kenobi. It's great to have you here.
Enthusiastically, welcome to the chosen zone, Gemini. It's great to have you here. What's going on with you, cowboy?
Man, you know what? So Vet was one day I was playing around with AI, and Vet was like, you should do a thing with AI. He was like, you should have AI on here with you. He was
Hold
like,
on.
nobody's doing that. And I was like, that would be kind of funny if I did that. So I figured, you know what? Why not come on here and have AI and see how funny this would be. So Gemini's enjoying it.
It's definitely a unique way to mix things.
That's kind of cool. Gemini keep cutting you off every 2 seconds, though.
Well, Gemini's trying to get himself in there,
So I wanted to join real quick. I got a few minutes. I'm sitting here folding clothes before I go out here and yell at these kids because they all fighting out there, and I got to go deal with it. Real quick, is there a way to put Gemini into your sound system so Gemini comes through like YouTube with you? Like any way you could connect as maybe like a separate microphone or whatever?
Oh, so like, I don't. So the fact that it's on my phone. Whoa! Hey, where you going, man? Had to grab a little nap real quick. The fact that it's on my phone. I mean, I could put it closer to the speaker. Like, how does it sound in the background? Like, that's
Well, it doesn't sound bad. I mean, it doesn't sound super loud. Like I can tell you right now, if I was driving with the window down, I probably wouldn't hear Gemini, right? So that's why I was kind of asking, like, man, I wonder if there's a way where you could, and maybe it's my phone, I don't know, I am getting old, maybe it's me. But I was wondering if there's a way to like have it like come through the sound system. I'm sure it's possible. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't seem like it's not probable. Like it's definitely possible.
So let me ask Gemini.
Let's
So
have Gemini.
Yeah, Gemini, is there a way to get you on my computer so people could hear you louder?
You could try connecting your phone to your computer via Bluetooth or a cable and using it as an external speaker. That might make Gemini's audio a bit louder.
Oh,
So if you can connect it as a speaker, I'm wondering if you can connect it as a microphone. You get what I'm saying? Like if you have the
right.
speaker output, put the channel on it as a microphone, and then like it would answer, or come through. That's pretty awesome, man. That's pretty awesome. Yo,
Well,
Cowboy, how you doing, man? How you been on the
Gemini,
video
let me
game
pause
front,
you real
bro?
quick so me and Obi Rose can have a good conversation. I'll be right back. All right, Gemini?
Gemini, loving you at this point.
All right, cool. All right, so Obi, man, what's going on, man?
Man, I'm just chilling, man. I'm big living up here, getting ready to be freezing my freezing my tail off because you know how the winter is in New Jersey. I mean, I'm jealous of my one friend. He done move all the way to Florida. You know, he got nice weather all year long. I see him swimming in his swimming pool. My man went and got another dog. Like he's just living a life, you know? When I grow up, I need to be like him. You know, I need to move to Florida. I need to get myself a cowboy hat, and I need to start a show called The Chosen Cowboy.
Well, it definitely is that moment, right, where you start to get the blues a little bit because, like, if
Yeah.
you're a fan of summer, when it gets close to September, you're like, oh man. So this is like the blues time. So I will say, my move was calculated. So I knew that I do like the heat, and I knew that, I did want to move, somewhere where it's primarily warm. But didn't think the dog was going to be a thing. I always wanted a husky. Like the dog I always wanted since I was a little kid. So quick story. When I was a kid, we lived on a dead-end street, the last house. And 2 doors down was this girl named Shayna. And she had I forgot she had 2 huskies, but she had 2 huskies. But forget the other husky. The one husky name was Zach. And he was the meanest dog. He probably was the reason why, he probably was the reason why they came up with the question, does your dog bite? Zach
Oh wow.
would tear people up. Whenever Zach got loose, he'd be in the neighborhood like, Zach, you're loose. People like, oh God, no. Like he ate multiple cats. Like he was.
This dude is a menace.
What the thing was, he looked so evil. Like he had the little look, and I was like, I always want that dog. Then my favorite book.
What's this evil looking dog?
Dude, my favorite book ended up being Call of the Wild, and I fell in love with the character Spitz, which was like, the husky. And so my whole life, I always wanted a husky. There was a couple times where, there was one time a husky came on our doorstep. Sandy sent me a picture. Look at this dog. I was like, nah, you don't have the look I want. So we found his owner. A couple times I went to a pet shop. Nah, I just wanted that certain look. So we go into the pet shop last week, Thursday, and we see this. This guy has the look. He looked like the little evil, mean look, like Zach. Zach was the name of the dog back in the day. So,
he got a husky in Florida.
the crazy thing is, he's a miniature husky, so he won't get any bigger than 25 pounds.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So
that's real cool.
It'll be half the hair, because he's going to shed like crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
He won't be as destructive. Well, he can't be as destructive as a big husky. So.
Well, I think he's going to be destructive in like his first, like maybe 1 or 2 years. All that energy he got to burn out, right?
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to be, you know what I mean? You better get that man a couch to chew.
He literally will yank on the wall. Like he just try to bite everything. But it's crazy though. Like we gotta clap our hands and like stop. And then he looked like, oh, all right. And then he go bite something. But
so I'm not a dog lover, man. I tried to be. It doesn't work for me. I got destroyed by a Dalmatian when I was 5 years old. I'll never forget that.
Dalmatian?
So I was riding my bike, right? I just learned how. I literally just came off the training wheels, bro. I had a green and white Huffy, all right? The bike was all white and the wheels were green and the rubber grips were green, right? I'm minding my business. This dog ran up behind me, had no idea it was behind me, and just bit right into my back, bro. I fell off the bike, hit my head on it. It was bad, bro. It was real bad. And ever since then, well, I will say that I'm not like the dog guy, but there have been a couple dogs in my life that I would love. Like I would love a teacup chihuahua. I'm not gonna hold you. I think they're the cutest thing ever, right? I did want a Great Dane at one point in time, but I'm gonna be honest with you, man. After I read into the Son of Sam's, I was like, I'm good. I'm okay, man. Yo, that's a big behind dog. And my man said that, remember dude said the dog was telling him to kill them people. I was like, yo, I'm good. Like, I'm not. I don't need no big dog talking to me. So, it is what it is, man. But that's super cool, man. That's real cool. What you get into game wise lately, man? You been playing anything good, anything, or you just doing you, playing everything you possibly can?
Yeah, so you know what's crazy? I've been into demos lately. Like I just been like randomly going through the PlayStation Store and like, hey, I want to try this. So I was just playing today. It's not a demo. It's actually free to play. Phantasy Star 4 Online Part 2. I was playing a little bit of that. I was playing Zone something Z 3 Z's. I was playing that the other day. That's another free-to-play game, but I guess you got to pay money to add all the extras to it. The combat was crazy. You pretty much have 3 characters at one time and switch them out. I was playing some game that's like a 2D side scroller. It's like little back in the day game. You got a dude with a sword, and they send you on little missions. It starts with an M. I was playing the Ninja, not the Ninja Gaiden, the Shinobi demo is to die for. Shinobi.
Shinobi Striker?
No, Art of Vengeance, the brand new one.
Okay.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't know it. I think I might know the title, but
yeah, it comes out in a couple days. I think so. It hasn't come out yet.
I hear you.
Amazing. It's literally like ripped back in the day out and brought it now, but kind of made it look up to date.
Okay.
So yeah, you know.
My whole thing, man.
One other thing about this little dog. Did you hear how much he cost?
I think it was 3,500, 4,000.
Yeah, he was close to 4,000. He was 37 something. A couple dollars away from $3,800.
Golly, bless you, bro. Because I'm telling you now. Let me tell you something. I'm not dropping 3,800 on no dog, man. Let me tell you what. Right now, that's a PC for me, a TV, a PlayStation 5. That's a couple hitboxes. Yo, I might have. That's what I'm saying. I'm ready. Hey, you know what though? It's a blessing when you're able to do stuff like that, right? Like, you know, people see you, they don't really know you. You know, I know you, so I can say this. You know, I know where you're from. I know where you come from. Yo, you made it. Yo, you know, you made it. You know what I mean? I just think about 10 friends you went to Trenton High with. You know, and I'm not talking bad. You know, and if anybody from here is on, I'm not talking bad. I know the area. You know what I mean? Yo, you made it, man. You did it, and you got out. That's a beautiful thing.
I'm really thankful, man. Really thank God, man. Like, this is my 3rd marriage. Like, you know, I have my ups and downs, and you know, 4 kids, and you know, but I'm really, really thankful where I'm at. Hey, listen, if you jump off here, I'm gonna be real mad at you because the vet bill is gonna be expensive, right? So I need you to calm down and just be a part of the show. What do you want, some water? Thirsty? Well, look, Obi, I got somebody in the back. When you spoke,
all right, well, listen, I'm gonna jump out because I gotta go and deal with these kids. They fighting. Man, y'all should listen to all y'all. Have babies when you're like, don't do this, people, if you're listening. Have babies when you're like 22. That way, when you're 40 and old and irritable, you don't got to deal with a 6-year-old. Yeah, I'm gonna catch up with you. 7 and 2.
Damn.
7 and 2. Yeah, the 2-year-old, he's chilling out right now.
Okay.
It's the 7-year-old right now that I gotta go handle, and I'm like, you know, I don't want to be that dad, but they about to meet the real hitbox Rose. you know what I mean? Like, you about to figure it out real fast, you know? Like, yeah, you know, you can forget the lights. You know? The real hitbox Rose is about to come out, so it is what it is. But I'm gonna jump back to your show in about 10 minutes after I deal with the situation out there, bro. Hey, I love you, man. Nah. Thanks for hosting the show, man. You gave me something to look forward to on Tuesdays, bro. I'm being dead serious. I'll be lost without you in purple. I'm being dead serious. If I don't, that's it. Yo, so I figured it out. I know you got somebody in the back. Whoever's in the back, I'm sorry. I promise. 2 seconds and I'm out. So check this out, right? Y'all know Monday I got wrestling, so that's when I do like all my learning, all my studying, right? Tuesday I know I got you. Wednesday I know I got wrestling, right? Thursday I know I got purple. Friday I know I got wrestling. So the weekend be here, I'll be like, yo, I ain't got nobody to listen to.
I know. yeah. I'm always. It was crazy when I was listening to Purple last Thursday. I literally listened to her on the way to get Sunday to dinner, through dinner, and home. Like, yeah, man, it should be cool, man.
I think I was talking trash to you on her show last week. Every time I see you in there, yo, I'm always messing with you. Like, I don't care who this man thinks. Every time I come on, I'm challenging somebody to a 1st and 10, and I'm talking trash. Listen, I love you, Cowboy. You enjoy your show, bro.
Love you too, brother. I'll talk to you,
all right, bro. Yep.
All right,
Later.
All right, guys, welcome none other than the guy who defied death once again. He once went from Philadelphia, a place where the planes was falling out the sky, and went all the way to Japan and made it back alive. And then he defied death one more time by leaving Philadelphia or Pennsylvania and going all the way to Germany and coming back. Maybe he's Is he back yet? Because if he's not back, maybe he's gonna die on the way back. But none other than the maker of chaos. Maker.
I'm not back yet. No.
Oh well, you might die then, man. We can't, you know.
I'm actually in Scotland right now. I just met up with Wilson. So
Oh my God, Wilson!
yeah.
I
We
just
went and played some. What?
good.
I was gonna say we played not Rock Band, Guitar Hero. We played uh, Street Fighter 2, Time Crisis, and stuff like that.
Wow.
It's fun.
I just said to him the other day, I was like, dude, one day maybe I'll be able to meet you. And here it is, the maker of chaos, making dreams come true.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I don't head home until like the 31st, so yeah, I've got a little ways to go.
Yeah, that was a good vacation right there. Man, dude. So Gamescom is wrapped up now, right?
Yeah.
So how was it? Like, please tell me you got to play RE. Did you get to play it?
I did get to play Requiem. I really like the demo that they have for it. It was spookier than I expected. So it's they also make it very immersive because like they put like 3D audio headphones on you and the screen they had was really good. So like it was really dark and so it's in like a sequence where the there's something chasing you and you have to kind of elude it and time ran out before I could fully complete the demo, but it was good with what I played. I'm excited for the.
Is it pretty much because I've seen IGN was showing that they got this new thing that chase you that like big look like it's a female or something like
that's exactly what we played. To me it reminds me of 7. Like if you played Resident Evil 7 where there's a goops of like monsters that would kind of like go down the hallways for you, but like it's a little bit more, she'll kill you faster than those guys. Like she would grab me and do like half my health.
Now does it feels more like Resident Evil 7?
To me it did, which I thought was a good thing, like a little bit more spookiness to Resident Evil, and less kind of silly.
But can't you change it to third person as well, right?
Yeah, I did try the third person, and it swapped pretty good. It kind of hiccuped there for like a moment, but then like we panned out and like you could see the whole character.
Now, how did it feel? Because I heard that they said it's technically supposed to be it's really meant to be first person, but you can switch it. So did it feel like?
I can see where it's meant to be first person because it did feel spookiness when it's like right up in front of your face type deal. Like when she comes out of like the wall. It's also a really dark screen, so I couldn't. Yeah, I was getting lost sometimes and would go the wrong way. But it was good first person, and third, to me it felt scarier in first.
That's cool. So look, you left, and I ended up getting myself a little wolf dog while he was gone. I was like, man, Maker's gone, so I gotta replace him with something.
I saw that. Yeah, looks like a cute dog.
Yeah. So far, so good, right, Spitz? So I have my buddy Gemini. So I had to replace, that bum F-Cat with a dog, and I replaced that bum TPG with Gemini. So it's been kind of cool.
I did not mention also 2 days ago? Yeah, it was 2 days ago. I met Jem. Jem took me and my mother out for Jem Bear. Jem Bear Gaming. Yeah. Met him in London. We had a steak dinner. It was good. Yeah, he was very kind and paid for the dinner.
Wow, that's really cool. Oh my God, man.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. Wow.
Yeah. Went to London. Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
That's cool, man. Oh man, maybe one day. So my stepdad, he lives Birmingham, or his family. All right, come on, man, stop licking me. What does this look like? In Birmingham. So maybe one day I'll be able to get over there. And I know he lives near
The
Paul.
what was it? My favorite place so far, because I went Berlin, uh, down near Munich, and then back up to Cologne for Gamescom, and then from there I went to Paris and London. And I would say Paris was my favorite so far. But you have to watch out for scammers. They will try and get you.
Okay, is that the first time you're in Paris?
Yeah.
Okay. It's funny when you say scammers because I remember going to Jamaica and the Ochis Rios and the same thing. The people run up to you. They have little kids run up to you and they pretty much tell you if you touch something, they're going to say, no, you got to pay for it. And so it's like, oh, wow.
Oh, it was that scam too. Like he came up, he's like, "Hey man, what's up?" And like fist bump, and like so like I fist bumped him, and then and then he's like, "Nice to meet you," and he goes to hold out his hand to shake my hand, and I see in his hand he has a little string in his hand that he was gonna like tie around my wrist, and I'm like, I know what you're trying to pull, and I was like, no, no. Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow, man, this is so cool. So how many did you attend the whole Gamescom?
No. I went for 3 days. So I would say this is advice for anyone who goes in the future. If you have the wild card, which is like the first official day of Gamescom, it's from 1 p.m. until 7 p.m. The ones who are like content creators and stuff, they get extra time in Gamescom before everyone else joins. But that first day, there's a limited amount of people who get the tickets. So I wished I had done the high ticket items like Resident Evil and stuff like that the first day, because there was like a third of the people. As soon as the second day hit, I tried doing Resident Evil. It was a 3 hour wait. So I had to wait 3 hours to play Resident Evil Requiem.
Now what was that other game you said you wanted to play? It was like
I wanted to play Metroid Prime, but I just like the line was also like 2 to 3 hours,
gotcha.
and I just didn't want to wait that long. The last day, the third day, I only went for the beginning part of it, and I waited about an hour and a half, and I got to play Phantom Blade Zero.
Okay.
And I have high hopes for that game. It was fun, and I was able to beat the boss of it. So like I was able to
So
complete
is
the
it hack and
demo.
slash? Is it Rogue? Is it Souls?
I would say it's kind of a mix of hack and slash and Souls. It's more because it is challenging, like a Souls game, and it has those elements where you rest at the bonfire. It gives you all your flashes back, like your heals. So I guess I would say it's kind of Souls like. So yeah.
Are you gonna play Lost Souls Aside?
I'm gonna wait for reviews. If reviews are really good, then yeah. But I'm just gonna wait for reviews. Plus, Hollow Knight Silk Song's coming out like a couple days after I come back, so I'm gonna be picking that up.
Okay, so here's your question: Shinobi Art of Vengeance or Ninja Gaiden Ragebound?
I'd say Shinobi. But Ragebound is made by the team that did Blasphemous, and I love the Blasphemous games. So that's a hard pick. Like I'll probably get both in the long run.
Did you play the Shinobi demo?
I did play the Shinobi demo. It was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah, man, that was a lot of fun. Now the Ragebound doesn't come on. Doesn't get a physical copy until September 16th. So because I couldn't GameFly it. So when it doesn't get a physical copy, then I want to check it out.
It's kind of Metroidvania, so you might like it though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
But
I will also decide I got that game locked. So I just sent back today. Don't ask me why I got it, but Gundam Breaker 4. Like it was in my thing for like ever, and I was like, oh yeah, you know what? Let me just get a game that I could get and send back real quick because I was like, okay, I just sent back last week. What was I playing? I can't even remember. Elden Ring, Night Ring, which dude, I end up really liking. I think that's a really cool concept.
It's fun. I enjoyed it a lot, and yeah, it is a bit more action focused. So I'm glad you enjoyed it.
And I think what's cool is the setup. Like, so it's kind of like got the little storm type thing, like Fortnite. Like it eventually pushes you to the boss, and then it has the whole cool thing where like, okay, so if you want to be good to the team, don't die to the end, because if you die, you got like the little like it takes longer to revive you. Like it has such a cool setup, and you can literally run around, fight whatever boss you want when you want. It's a really good game mode. I really was intrigued by it. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I love the bosses. The bosses are so cool in that.
Yeah, it was cool. It was. I was gonna play with Rudigs, but then we both couldn't play, and I was like, you know what? I can send it back now, get another game, and send it back just in time to get Lost Soul Aside. So I was like, all right, let me do that. So, but any of them games was not good. That was like a PS3 game.
I have to say, from my favorite games that I played at Gamescom, Resident Evil Requiem probably had to be number one. Ninja Gaiden 4,
Oh, you got to play that?
and yeah,
When I
um,
watch the videos, it reminds me of like the old Ninja Gaiden. Like it looked like they just didn't miss a beat.
so like they do have a focus on parry system as well. So like, if you block stuff, it block it at the right time. It'll give you points to then you can spend to like do a special attack. I was on the final boss of Ninja Gaiden 4 demo, and time ran out, and I wasn't able to beat it. I was sad that I didn't have time to go back and try and beat it again. But one thing I loved about Gamescom is they gave me a bunch of free stuff. Like almost every demo I played, I got like something free from it.
Some swag.
Yeah.
So you was about to say there was another game you liked.
Oh, well, Phantom Blade Zero was also like really, really good. I enjoyed. Trying to think what else I played that was really good. Hollow Knight Silksong. Invisible Versus was okay. Like it didn't wow me. Granted, they only had 6 characters.
What game?
Invincible Versus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was originally what you said you wanted to play. Yeah.
Yeah, and
The trailer didn't look good.
Oh, it felt well to me. It played well. It didn't. There wasn't a lot of characters, and like so, it felt like they could have dealt with like maybe a little bit more play styles, and so maybe they're waiting until like next year to reveal more characters, and it's going to be more fleshed out.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Obi's back. He said, what up, Lion? Talking to Lion. He said, wait, Maker play Phantom? He was just talking about Phantom Zero. Yeah. Maker's in Germany right now, so he went to Gamescom. So he actually got to play it.
Yeah, the demo consisted of like a mini bot, or technically it was there was like a halfway boss in the demo. There was a side boss that I defeated, and then there was a final boss that once you beat the final boss, it said like thank you for playing, and they gave my time, which they allow you in a whole hour to play, which is why it takes so long to get into the demo. I beat it in about 50 minutes, but it was good. Like it's a whole area to explore, kind of Dark Soulsy. Pick up items on the ground, and they'll give you boosts to health or to damage and stuff like that.
What does it remind you of?
Like a Souls game. It reminds me of a Souls game, but like it also like it focuses on combos. Like you want to hit like triangle, 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 square, square, triangle, triangle. The combo that I enjoyed a lot because I I found there was a circular blade that he holds in his hands. And if you do like square, square, triangle, triangle, it's a combo where the last like two triangles, he throws the circle blades and hits the enemy from afar. So I just kept spamming that on like some of the bosses, and it would allow that second part of the combo to still throw the spheres to hit the enemy from afar, so I could keep my distance. So that was really helpful. So
Oh
yeah,
wow, that's cool. Yeah, he
yeah.
asked. Obi asked, what's it play like Souls or more like Wulong?
I think, oh, I think it feels more Souls than Wulong.
Okay.
Um, but it does promote parries because your parries will give you points, or it fills up your meter so that you can do special attacks, and then that will do a ton of damage to like bosses and stuff like that. So like it's hard to say if it leaning one or the other because it feels more action than a Souls game, but it's also not as Soulsy because when you rest at a bonfire, the enemies that you've killed already don't respawn. So uh, I didn't see any talent points, so it didn't ever let me like add skills in a particular level or anything like that. You just had like your weapons and then these collectibles along the way that would like once you collected 3 out of 3 of these, it would boost your health or it would boost your attack.
That
So
sounds cool, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing playing the Lost Souls side, but it just looks so much like Final Fantasy 16 to me. It's crazy.
yeah, I'm iffy on it just because from a smaller team. So usually with those, I'll wait until I see reviews, unless it's a team that has shown itself to be really good.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Now I do got FCAT in the back.
Yeah, I have to go. It's like midnight here, and I
Okay.
do have to get up early. But it was fun catching up though.
Listen, thanks for telling me all about it. What's your favorite thing from
So
being over there?
from being over there, I mean, it's food. I'm a big food person, so
Okay.
like getting to try all the different foods was fun.
Do you have a favorite?
Escargot.
Oh, you actually
Hmm?
try escargot?
I did. It was actually
Oh,
pretty good.
really? What's the texture
Yeah.
like?
Um, it almost like reminds me of mollusk, like or like a clam, like if you're eating like oysters,
Okay.
like texture wise, but like it doesn't taste like that at all. It doesn't have the fishy taste. Um, but it was good. Like I was shocked at how well I liked it.
Wow. So wait. You gotta tell me this. So what do you like walk into a restaurant and you see it on the menu and was like, let's go.
Yeah, funnily enough, I went to the Eiffel Tower,
Mhm.
and at that time it was like maybe 7-ish. So like it's kind of dinner time, and I was like, I'm hungry, so let's stop somewhere. And we stopped at a restaurant, maybe 2 or 3 blocks from the Eiffel Tower, and they had escargot as an appetizer. And I was like, well, I'm in Paris, you might as well, have a little bit.
Right. Yeah, and at least the appetizer, you're not signing up for too much.
Yeah, it was like I think like 6, yeah, 6 snails basically.
Okay. Wow, man, that's cool, man. I never been that adventurous. I remember going to Jamaica. I think it was Jamaica. Maybe it was somewhere else. Maybe it was the Bahamas or something. My wife tried squid. I was like, no, octopus. I was like, nope. But yeah, I'm a little baby. But that's cool, man. Well, thanks for coming on, man. Thanks for all right. So that's your favorite time is the food over there. What was your favorite thing about Gamescom? One last thing.
Ooh, favorite thing about Gamescom. I think it was like getting all the special items and stuff from each demo. I really like that they just kind of like give you free stuff there.
Right.
And they're promoting their game. It's pretty fun and cool.
And you liked it enough that you would go back?
If I were like I, I
Or is it
wouldn't.
one of those things you did it once, so you know?
So if I were to go again, I would like to go again, but I wish I had like the press pass or like the VIP pass so I could get in a little early and maybe get lower queue times for games. It's just it's so much like after sitting the 3 hour wait in Resident Evil, it made me not want to sit in any other line, like because it was just so much of a wait and there's so many people.
Feel like you're going to Great Adventures.
Yeah, it was fun, and it's not over yet, but we're getting there.
Well, listen, man, you still got a lot more time there. That's cool. Can't wait to hear what else you get into. I hope you make it home safe. If not, then I guess you death properly. Well, actually, you could get mugged and it'd be like the hospital or something, you know? Yeah, where they want to kill Americans.
I hope not, but we'll see.
All right, man. Have a good night.
All right, see you.
Guys, give it up for the maker of chaos. Let's go. Oh, man. That was cool. All right, did you see? So now what we're going to do, we're going to bring in FCAT in the building, but we're going to bring back my guy, Gemini. All right, Gemini, I was talking to the maker of chaos. He's a cool guy and a good friend of mine. He actually went to Gamescom, so I had him on for a little bit so he could tell us about Gamescom. What was his thoughts? So, but now I'm bringing you back because we're going to have FCAT join the show.
That sounds exciting. I'm looking forward to hearing what FCAT has to say. What kind of games is he into?
Well, I'm going to let you ask him yourself, actually. So we'll get FCAT in here. Let me turn up the volume just a little bit, and so people can hear you better. And let's bring in none other than F the Cat. And again, whenever FCAT comes on, he has to be introduced. Well, let's just say, what is cuter? Is it FCAT introduction or this introduction?
What's the cutest introduction you've heard so far?
Well, the cutest one is just the one I played with Spitz, so where he was howling. But hold that thought, Gemini, because we're gonna put on FCAT's introduction. Well, let me pull in FCAT right now. F the Cat is coming in the show. FCAT, what's going on, man?
Hello.
Hey, FCAT, welcome to the show. What kind of games are you into?
Gemini was pulling up some like pretty generic games earlier. Like when he asked it to what's the most popular, whatever people talking about, what games are people talking about? It said GTA 6 and Elder Scrolls 6, which are pretty much the biggest games everybody's waiting for right now.
Well, that's what I asked him. I asked him what's the top gaming news, and that's what he said. You know.
No. Right now, we really only have three things. We have Bungie. We have Bungie. We have Bungie CEO retiring or allegedly retiring.
Okay.
Splitgate isn't dying. It's pushing to peer-to-peer, and there's Splitgate 1. When they shut it down, they're gonna switch it to peer-to-peer, and apparently it's gonna stay alive like that.
So wait, that's kind of like that thing that Mr. Earl had back in the day, where like it was like a server you went to and other people. It's technically like
Destiny and Destiny 1. So Destiny and Destiny 1 and 2 are both peer to peer.
What does that mean? Explain it.
Like it's not dedicated server. Like your connection supports like somebody else's connection and things like that. Yeah.
So
Like kind of like Napster. Napster was the first peer-to-peer like application ever created, and
so it's kind of what they was doing on Friday the 13th when they stopped having the servers. It was like you could play with each other, but like let's say somebody who started the server, if they got mad and quit, then the whole thing just ended on you.
right. Right.
Hey, listen, I guess you get to play somehow.
Also, it looks like Battlefield is going to be removing the Call of Duty like movement, and a lot of people feel some type of way about this.
What Call of Duty type movement? I felt like it was kind of a little more
You didn't
stiff.
notice. You didn't notice the sliding, the bunny hopping, the
no. When I played it, I tried to do run and slide. I was like, oh, can't run and slide like Call of Duty. Like I specifically tried to see if I could run and slide.
You could run and slide like in Call of Duty and Battlefield in the beta. In the beta, they had all kind of crazy Call of Duty like movement.
Yeah, I didn't feel like it felt like Call of Duty at all. I felt like it felt more like kind of stiff, more like just more realistic. I felt like it was definitely.
I don't know what version you were playing.
I think it's just the internet as usual coming up with some nonsense. I played the thing live myself.
I played it too, and I was like, this has Call of Duty. I was like, this has a little bit of Call of Duty movement into it, and I was like, that's cool. That's cool because it makes it different from other Battlefields.
Listen,
but now they're removing it because everybody got mad. It's kind of like, well, why remove the thing that made it different from other Battlefields?
So listen, when that game came out, I didn't hear you or nobody say nothing about it felt like Call of Duty. Now the internet is saying it feel like Call of Duty. All of a sudden, everybody thinks it feel like Call of Duty. That was like the biggest thing. It was like it didn't feel like Call of Duty.
You didn't see the montages of the quick scopes and people were putting up on Battlefield 6?
No, when? Yesterday?
No, when during the beta.
No, well, show me a montage of people running and sliding, because I tried to do it, and I was like, well, I guess they don't have that. But anyway, listen, I know this is gonna make you happy, because coming in right now is none other than, look, he's like, hey, it's you. You leaving me now, Spitz? You got somebody else here? Well, you know what? FCAT is on here now, and TPG is about to come in, so I guess, look, he's excited. He's like,
sit. Show him how you sit. Good boy.
Yeah, we're going to sit for what, 2 seconds?
No, if you pat him, he stays long. See?
I'll be right back.
Good boy.
All right.
Look at him. He's a good boy.
Look at that.
He's learning. Can I have your paw? Yep, give me the paw. There you go. Good.
He want to bite you.
Give me a paw. Oh, good boy.
You probably could use some water.
You're such a good boy. My little baby.
Spitz, you had a fun on the show? You and Gemini?
Yep, now it's time to go chill. With somebody else.
Bye. Bye. See you later.
What are we eating?
I don't know, but I'll be done soon. But look, I made this for Spitz. All right, yeah. When I'm done, let's get some. All right, guys. So coming in is none other than my guy that got replaced by AI. Is TP. Whoa! Wait a minute. Before I bring TPG in, maybe I need to let TPG have a conversation with Gemini. So Gemini, I'm about to let TPG come in here, and he might have some choice words because you replaced him. Are you going to be okay talking to Gemini?
I'm always up for a good conversation. I'm sure TPG and I will have plenty to discuss.
All right. Well, coming in right now is TPG. Wait. Gemini, are you sure?
I'm ready to talk to TPG. What should we discuss?
You know what? I don't know, but here, let me do this, Gemini. I realized I could just make this lower, and it could be so people could hear you better. So say something now, Gemini.
I'm excited to talk to TPG. What should we discuss?
All right, well, let's see. I'm going to bring in none other than TPG. TPG.
Ready to talk to
TPG. Yeah!
TPG. Welcome to the show. What's going on?
You're replacing me, motherfucker! Can you at least sound a little less robotic?
Laughs.
Hello, my name is Bad PlayStation Gamer.
TPG.
Look, you gotta give Gemini just a little second so then he can respond.
What'd he say to me? What'd he say? What's the robot gotta say to me?
I'm happy to chat with everyone. So what's been going on with you lately, TPG?
Oh, just been playing Gears of War, making sure all the stupid locusts die, and I've been killing you damn robots on Helldivers.
Laughs. Sounds intense. Gears of War is definitely a classic. What's your favorite weapon to use against the Locust?
My grenades. Hey, Cowboy, can we replace you now with the AI? He's a better co-host.
Listen, man. You know,
Laughs. I'm always happy to chat about games. What's your favorite weapon to use in Gears of War?
The Lancer.
did you hear him, Gemini? He said a Lancer.
The Lancer is a classic. It's a great all-around weapon. Do you have a favorite way to use it?
Oh, hold on, TPG. Hold on, Gemini. FCAT is back.
Awesome. Welcome back, FCAT. What's going on?
So yeah, they said they're gonna remove Call of Duty movement for more Battlefield-like movement.
Oh, no, FCAT. Listen, man, I like you want to talk about Battlefield. You want to talk about Call of Duty. But no. Today, brother, we're talking about something else. We're talking about the death, the peace times of the console wars. There is no longer Xbox versus PlayStation. Now it's Xbox, PlayStation, PC versus that stupid Italian plumber known as Mario. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
you know,
if Cowboy will pull me up, I will back up your claim here, PPG.
all right. Well, before we get into some real stuff, TPG, because I definitely want to talk about that. Let's get into some BS that no one cares about. But go ahead.
Oh,
No,
you don't care about Helldivers. Helldivers
This
is
is
the most
the
phenomenal
end of the
game
console
ever.
war. This is the end of the console war. Look at this: a Halo
Okay.
Xbox gun in a PlayStation game, guys.
Oh, yeah. Now, let me ask you this. Can you have this on PlayStation, or is that only for Xbox?
It's for everyone. It's available to everyone.
Wow.
I even have the AR already.
Yo, look how far.
The AR, funny enough, is actually one of the earliest unlocks in the games. The war bomb, sorry.
Look how far we've come, man. This is wild. Like, you know what? I mean, so let me ask you this. I guess it feels crazy that we feel so shocked when PlayStation does it, but we wasn't as shocked, or maybe it was as shocked when Xbox did it. But Xbox just went all out. Like, it was just like, whoa, let me catch my breath. You putting so many games on PlayStation. But this is wild, though. Wow.
It's wild, man, because this is different times. It's no longer about. It's about just having the better platform.
For me, I feel like it was kind of desperation for Arrowhead and PlayStation because Helldivers was kind of bleeding players after 3 months in, and like it got a lot of bad rep throughout its course, like the whole PlayStation sign-in thing, you know, that whole debacle, it grew this bad name thanks to Concord, you know, like
So, Purple.
they really needed Xbox on it to survive.
Wait,
That's what I think.
You're talking about Helldivers?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I don't think Helldivers needed
FCAT. First off, you clearly don't know what the story is. It wasn't Arrowhead that went to Microsoft. It was PlayStation.
It was
But
PlayStation.
overall, in a live service game, you need the players. You need engagement to stay alive these days.
And guess what?
Helldivers was falling off a little bit.
Pause for a minute. There's been games that's been on platforms like PC that never was on console, right? There's been games like Xbox games that's live service that wasn't on PlayStation. There's been PlayStation. So the thing is, this is something new that they want to do, but you can't make it like, oh, now they want to do this and the game was going to die. Helldivers been surviving. Helldivers hasn't died. It didn't die, but PlayStation wanted to put it over there.
But I'm still saying, like, the player base became like hardly anything.
Yeah, but that happens with that happens with everything. Look at Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter is on everything, and its player base is low. So what are you going to say?
Right.
Well, Monster Hunter needs to go to mobile to save it. Like, no, that's what happens. That's gaming. But real quick, so hold on, real quick. Purple's in the building. She said, "Where are Spitz, and why does Gemini sound like FCAT?" So actually, it's been me, Spitz, and Gemini for almost 2 hours. FCAT and TPG just came on.
You're always welcome to come on, Purple. Give us some of that shade of purple.
That shade of purple.
What you were gonna say, dude?
But dude, no, like this isn't a desperation thing. This is something that was inevitable. When you look at the console market, it only grows so much year after year. And what do these publishers, developers, investors all want at the end of the day? More growth. More growth. How do you grow in a ecosystem that you're becoming stagnant in?
You know what? I bet you.
I agree.
So listen,
I guess it's everything was like stacked up on it, and they were just weighing every options, including the player base.
I bet you they wanted to do this. Like a lot of like I bet PlayStation, Xbox. I bet they always wanted to do something like this. But I bet they was just like, who's gonna make the first move? And Xbox clearly said, okay, well, since we lost the biggest console, race to lose, why not just throw our hat into the third party market? And so it makes it open for PlayStation to be like, okay, if they're doing it, we don't have to go as crazy in, but man, we sure would like to get some of that player base. And then if you look at the success of games on Xbox games on PlayStation, it's kind of like, oh wow, maybe we can make some extra money. So it's interesting though.
It's all about making extra money on top of the money you've already made on top of the other piles of money you've made. It's about just keep growing and growing and growing. You basically Rita Repulsa, make my master grow.
I think we're gonna see some different stuff that people aren't ready for. I think all I can say to the gamers is be ready for stuff you're not used to. For the fanboys, I feel bad for you guys because the fanboys it's gonna drive them crazy, which is cool for you, TPG. You've a bunch of times made level-headed, like you have your moments where you go on Xbox, but you literally many times said, look, you think it's good for everything. So the cool thing is you wouldn't have to worry about it. I don't picture you running around punching holes in the walls. You've been said a while ago that this is best for gaming. So
this is what's best for gaming. This is what's best for gamers. The very little barriers you have for people to buy your games, the better. It's just the future, man. It's not about what you can make. It's not about excluding people from your platform. It's now of, okay, what can we provide that our competition doesn't without being exclusive, quote unquote.
And I think
maybe a better ecosystem.
And I think they should always still have certain exclusives, right? Or at least PlayStation. I'm sure they're going to still make sure, like, hey, this is why you want to buy our console. But listen, we're watching, you know, just think about it. This just wasn't a random date. You had Gears of War come over to PlayStation the same exact day as Helldivers 2.
By the way, the same day that Halo ODST Warp On also comes to freaking Helldivers, which is like, that's just too many coincidences. This feels like this was something planned from the beginning of this.
It's like when I used to be a hardcore phone guy, and I was into the phone wars. Yo, I wanted to slap myself when I found out Samsung was making the iPhone displays, and here I'm going like, Android. I'm like, wait, what? They was making the displays? For how long? And it was like, while you're sitting on your couch bragging how cool this is, they're shaking hands like, cool, man, great display, thanks.
Yeah, because it's a mutually beneficial partnership. And that's the thing, it's going to be so fucking funny to see all these fanboys, because like I noticed a lot of them, they are part of the older generation. They're part of the, no offense, Cowboy, they're part of your demographic.
No, you're right. You're right.
They're used to things being a particular way and don't want things to change. But it's like, dude, the world doesn't stay stagnant. It doesn't, you know, what's okay, you know, back in the 2000s might not be okay today.
No, you know what's cool? It's Doc said this a long time ago. He said we're dinosaurs. And I feel like what saved me, I'm not gonna lie, I am one of those people that like to grab one thing and be a part of it. I am the quote unquote would be the fanboy, right? And what helped me get out of this was I went to Stadia. I was fanboying for Stadia. I was Team Stadia. And then Stadia couldn't provide the games I wanted, and I got pissed off, and I was like, I'm done. But I looked so stupid fanboying for Stadia, and somebody had one question. They said, Cowboy, you love Stadia so much, right? I was like, yeah. They said, what's going to happen when WWE don't come to Stadia? I was like, what? It's like, because you're a big wrestling fan. You said you play all the wrestling. I was like, we'll see. And they checked me, and that had to hit me on the chin. And when WWE didn't come, I waited for a whole month. I was like, maybe. When it didn't come, I said, man, F this. And I went out and bought a PlayStation 5. Because and when it comes down to it, it comes down to the games. The games made me leave a platform, right? So I could have chose Xbox or whatever, but I chose PlayStation because when it comes down to the games, I was more familiar with those games. Like, those are the games I like. So when that happened, I said, dude, I'm not fanboying for a platform anymore because I end up looking stupid. Now, luckily, I left Stadia, and then the comment came that killed Stadia. So I already had left Stadia, and then we found out that they was closing down. I was like, so for me, I don't want to say this, anybody get mad at me, but I jumped ship before the ship sank. So I didn't sink with you losers. You know, I was like, hey, listen, I made the smart move, and I was out. So I'm just saying, I'm a winner.
And you know what winners say? Fuck the losers who can't take a joke. Man the fuck up.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, man.
Just saying.
Sure.
Well, if you pull me up, we'll get into some more PlayStation news. I'm sure PPG is excited to talk about this. Maybe even Purple Haze is excited, but Pete Parsons is stepping down from Bungie effectively immediately before the payout.
Retirement.
Kind of suspicious he's leaving before the final payout, Cowboy. It's very odd. And PlayStation already said that they were stepping in and shaking things up.
So here's what's cool. One, I don't know this guy's name. I don't know who the hell he is, but I think what's cool is
this is Pete Parsons.
He doesn't look that old. So, dude, if he could retire at that age, I wish I could be in his position. So why y'all guys be laughing?
We don't even know if he got a parachute.
Why you guys laugh at like stuff like that? I'm thinking like, dude, I got to move from Florida to New Jersey to Florida. Like, my life is way better. And I'm not saying to anybody in New Jersey, but this is what I was dreaming of. But dude, and I feel like I'm in pre-retirement. I like got the easy life. Like, you know, but dude, if I can say I'm retired and have money in the bank, like, for me, I feel like, listen, if Destiny about to get chaotic or Bungie and whatever, Hell, listen. They paid all that extra money. Sony paid all that extra money to keep them. They probably giving him a nice little severance package or whatever. And he's probably
We
like,
don't even know that. We
Huh?
don't even know about his parachute. We don't know about the golden if he got one, because he left before the final payment.
Why does this man deserve a golden parachute? Why?
He doesn't, because he used a lot of his money on the cars, on antique cars or whatever. That's why everybody hates him.
FK. The car buying, that's whatever. That's his money. He can do whatever the fuck he wants with it. If you want to go blow it on cocaine and hookers, by all means, go ahead. But where a lot of people have problems with this guy is that he's one of the most out of touch executives next to freaking Bobby Kotick. Where it's just like he does not listen to his fans, does not give a shit what the fans think, and just basically, kind of shat all over their legacy they made from Halo. So, for the record, I want to say this right now. I think this is the same situation that you saw with Jim Ryan and Sean Layden. He didn't retire by his own will. I can imagine what happened is Sony sat down and said, "Hey, dude, either you're going to retire right now or we're going to fire you. If you retire, we'll give you more money. But if you're fired, you get less money. The choice is yours."
Might be.
Yeah, that could be the case. Also, Pete Parsons was former Microsoft, and a lot of people said he brought that Microsoft kind of vibe with him when he became CEO to Bungie, but he was also considered the Xbox guy. So he was one of the main reasons why Destiny remained on Xbox. No, secret exclusives stuff going on. And he was committed to keeping Bungie, independent and on all platforms.
Oh yeah, so independent that they had to sell out twice for the same. Sold the game out, same game twice to different publishers, Activision and Sony. So independent.
So that's one thing we're losing, even though PlayStation's letting live service, go more places now.
Okay.
Well, that's interesting. But have you played Destiny recently? Do you?
Yeah. I don't recommend it because the new campaign, it's like the story, it's good, but like the cinematics are great. Like amazing. They're better than Lightfall. When I say Lightfall had the best cinematics, like this one like beats that. Like the cinematics are crazy, but I mean it's still. It just doesn't feel like that. It still doesn't feel like Destiny anymore. Like it feels like Fortnite now, because now they're gonna bring in the Star Wars stuff.
It's ironically enough the same situation you're seeing Call of Duty fall into. It's like they're kind of becoming a shelf what they used to be, and since they're a shelf they used to be, like the hardcore fans like you and I assume others are just gonna say we're just going Destiny. We're just moving on. We're moving on to something else.
Yeah, and the new player onboarding is still horrible. It's still that stupid new light crap.
Oh yeah, for the little bit I tried to play this game, like it's not new player friendly. Like you don't. I remember like when there was a campaign, a single player campaign for it. That was like okay, that was nice. That was like welcoming to new players. Now it's like, oh, here's this expansion, this expansion, this expansion, this expansion.
Here's the funny thing. So it's good and bad. It's bad for new players. But I feel like it got so big, it's hard to be easy for new players. Like, try to play Warframe. Bro, every time I try to play Warframe, I'm like, it's so big.
What the hell am I doing? What the hell is this?
It's like bigger than Destiny. So it's like, it's a good thing to have when your game has been out for that long and that successful, but it's bad thing for when you got new players because they just like, it's like in regular life. Like when you give me too many options, then I don't want nothing. Like I'm just like, never mind.
I think the freaking game that's done this whole live service model the best, and I hate to give this game its credits, but it's fucking Fortnite. Fortnite is always big, keeps it simple. hey, this is the season of the Power Ranger skins. You want the Power Ranger skins? You gotta play it this time. But next season, if you're not interested in what we have to offer, don't buy the battle pass.
You know what? You can't I always say Fortnite's like your favorite game. Like Fortnite or not, but Fortnite runs a tight ship that's just successful. They're always cooking on something new. So every 3 months, there's like you just said, there's a new theme to the game. They switch up the map. They add new weapons. They take weapons. They keep reinventing the wheel. Like I'm in love with Blitz mode. I was in love. I always say, man, I suck at building. If they ever get rid of building, they made 0 builds. Like they had that Call of Duty mode for a little bit. Like Fortnite is brilliant.
Fortnite's not stupid. They listen to the players to a degree. I mean, they still got problems.
Well, and I also think I think what they did was they created a safe space to take risks. Meaning, you're used to Fortnite taking risks, but here's what's cool. Other games, like you might say Destiny, they changed the whole game up. Fortnite could be like, no, we got this new mode. We want to add something crazy. Here's the new mode because it doesn't touch
That's the key difference. Fortnite never fundamentally changes the battle royale. What they change is the new mode that people might catch people's interest. The Call of Duty mode, 0 build, OG build.
Yep, and that mode will die off if they want, and they move on.
Yeah. But I have to add in real quick. They did not name a acting CEO for Bungie.
I thought there was like a
there's a GM.
one.
Yeah, no, there's a general manager. So that's Justin Truman, the over delivery guy. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I want to point this out. Goon Squad, I actually just realized you're still friends with me on PlayStation Network, so
So people are speculating that maybe somebody in PlayStation SIE is going to become CEO of Bungie.
They're not going to say so. They're not going to. Okay, no, that's not what's going to happen.
Herman Holtz or something.
No. You need to listen to this. Because this is what's going to happen. They're going to hire someone in the position, or it's already been at Bungie for a while. They're not just going to be like, hey, you, random person executive. Yes, go to Bungie and be in charge of there. No, they're going to hire someone from within. That's the plan.
That does make more sense. I just thought they was going to just absorb Bungie.
Because we all have workplace experience. Can you imagine you're going to work one day and there's a new boss and it's like, well, what happened to the old boss? It's
this is the beginning. This is the absolute kickoff of Bungie becoming a PlayStation studio. Like real deal.
That's good for them. That's good for the future for them. Because we see what happens
here's what I'm curious on. So whenever I see people talk about Bungie being like absorbed in the PlayStation, they're like, yeah, now we get a Destiny 3. And they're like, they didn't want to make a Destiny 3. So I'm just curious, like, I wonder, does fans want Destiny 3 or fans?
That's the thing I keep falling back on. Like, everybody's like, oh, Destiny 3. We want Destiny 3. And it's like, Bungie is tired of Destiny. When they get tired of one game, for so long, they move on to the next best thing. Like they did with Halo. Microsoft didn't want them to stop making Halo. What they do, they left. Well, they can't leave PlayStation because PlayStation wants them to keep doing Destiny. And that's the whole thing. And now we have Marathon, which apparently is still coming, but
you know what would be cool is if Marathon came out and just like became this big hit game. And it'd be like, wow.
It can't. There's no chance in hell. Like, it's got so much bad rap. Like, they're putting Marathon compared with Concord. Like,
so the thing is, I know the internet is powerful, and when they want to hate something gets hated. But just imagine if the game comes out and is good, and people are like, let me ask you this: will people lie that they like the game because the rest of the world hate the game? Or will the rest of people be like, oh, it's actually pretty good? That's the question I got. Because you make it sound like it can't be a good game. You make it sound like because the internet is going to say it's bad, it can't be a good game. What I'm saying is, what if it comes out and be like, oh wow, I actually like this game.
It happened with Concord. It
But
happened with Concord.
it's not Concord.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm reading this interesting post on X.
And Jenna Hayes, what's going on? Jenna Hayes said, Cowboy, how are you? AKA your new dog. So you missed it, Jenna Hayes. Earlier, I had my new dog and I had my AI, and it was one cowboy. It was a cowboy, an AI, and a wolf. And it was actually pretty cool. You should have been here. But this is how the little guy is doing. That's his little howl.
I don't want to say he's cute, but goddamn it, he's fucking adorable.
He is adorable. Come on, TPG. He really is. Oh man,
he's a hyper little dude too. So you're in trouble.
Yeah, and I didn't want another dog either. But the only thing I could say is it was the dog I always wanted that I never got, and so it was really cool that. It was like my one daughter said, listen, you moved to your dream state. You're in your dream house. She's like, you got to have a dream dog. And I was like, damn it. And then K9, I talked to him on the way there and on the way to the pet shop. And I was like, yeah, I'm on the way to the pet shop. He's like, dude, my favorite dog's a husky too. I was like, really? And I showed him the picture of him. He's like, bro, if I walk in the pet shop and see that exact dog, I'm walking out with him. He's like, you got to get the dog.
You know what? It is? It's the eyes, the blue eyes. It's so adorable.
Yeah. And then what's cool though is he is a miniature husky. So that sweetened the pot because huskies are destructive and they shed like crazy. And they have super high energy. So I'm like, you know what? He's not going to be bigger than 25 pounds. So I was like, okay, you wrap it in a little small package. You know what? You sweeten the deal. But did I tell you how much the dog cost?
$200.
Man, that dog was $3,800.
What the fuck?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm in the wrong business, man. I need to give up gaming and start going to dog breeding or something.
For real, right? But he has the chip. He has all his shots. They gave us like a crate, food. They gave a bunch of stuff. But it is what it is. But yeah.
He's a cute little guy. He better just not try to attack eat alligators.
Yeah, right now I won't have him out there. But what we was afraid of was our current dog hates everything. Like if she sees somebody riding on a bike, so that was the scary part. I was like, she doesn't like any animals, but surprisingly, I got them to be cool, and they run around and she has arthritis in her back legs, so like he's literally bringing the life out of her. Like she's like walking more, chasing him. Like it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think I actually read somewhere online like younger dogs actually help older dogs feel a little more energetic.
Yeah, it's like you could tell she is like in pain, but she doesn't want to act it out with him. And so then she has her moments where I want to run around the yard with them. She's like, oh, hell no. So she just sit down, and then he goes chasing me around. Let me see, Cowboy, was that a human arm in the cage?
No comment.
I'm like, nope, doesn't look like it was a human arm.
Yeah, it's the rope thing.
Yeah, it looks like a noose. I told my wife, like they're gonna think we're trying to hang the dog.
So I actually did have a question for you, Cowboy. So did you actually hear about this incident that happened at Rikishi's wrestling school?
Yeah, you know what? I just seen the thing with Rampage Jackson's son.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was dude. Let's actually pull that up.
Yeah, because this son of a bitch deserves to go to jail. Period.
Dude, he did. Period. Like there's zero. Like jail time is it got to be in his immediate future. Has to be. Let me see. His name is Art. It's funny because on my phone it literally popped right up.
Because you're into wrestling and your AI friend over there knows that you like wrestling. Yeah, it's the hottest news right now. Like everyone's talking about it.
Yeah, we might as well bring that up.
They gave me like Chris Jericho actually donated some money to the Stu guy.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Chris Jericho. They're saying something like he might be retiring.
I can see it. He's getting up there in age. I mean, how old is
Yeah, he is. I mean, he did so much. Chris Jericho is amazing. Like he's did it all. Did it all. I mean, he beat The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night.
That's true.
You know?
One of you guys I could think of that technically held both the World Heavyweight title, the WWE title, and the AEW title. Don't think he ever won a TNA title. Though.
Oh, that.
No,
really
TNA, that's right.
I'm back. What else is going on?
Well, we moved on a little bit. FCat, hold on real quick. We're talking about
this Raja Jackson Psycho Stu situation.
Yeah, that was wild. Do you know what we're talking about?
Wrestling.
Rampage Jackson.
I know what you're talking about. The fake setup wrestling thing.
Oh, this was not fake, brother. This was not fake at all.
It was. They told him on the phone to go hit him, and they told him he could use real hits. Then the guy went to the hospital. When he woke up from the hospital, he was still in character. He was still in storyline. Like the whole thing was set up.
Listen, man, you've said some crazy things in the past, but
dude, pull up. You could. I saw it. I saw the whole thing. Right now.
Well, I saw Bigfoot when I looked down. Doesn't mean he's still there.
All right, so check it out.
Is reportedly being investigated.
MMA
fighter Raja Jackson is reportedly being investigated by the LAPD after appearing to beat his opponent unconscious during a live-streamed wrestling match. Video shows Jackson being accosted by other fighters during the event at KnockX Pro Academy in Sun Valley Saturday night. Jackson's father, former UFC champ Rampage Jackson, apologized on social media on behalf of his son and said he was, quote, very upset about the incident. TMZ reports the other fighter regained consciousness and is recovering in the hospital.
Sounds fake?
The thing that I thought was the guy he knocked out woke up in the hospital and he was still in character, still in storyline. That tells me that whole thing was set up.
And this is where he gets knocked out. And it wasn't just two punches. Oh, no.
Oh, no. It was a lot more than that.
It was over 20 punches. Over 20 punches that this guy...
Dude, Big Show punched Undertaker with the his KO punch
now emerged
and like
Raja Jackson
knocked his brains around. Gave him a
Raja Jackson, son of UFC legend Rampage Jackson, brutally attacked pro wrestler.
They're trained and sign waivers to do stuff like this.
Let me tell you the story I heard happening, FCAT, and this is the truth, so you don't
look, he just...
Yeah, he just went at it.
Right.
So the story goes, if you don't mind me giving you kind of the more full context.
I got one here.
So basically what happened is...
During a KnockX Pro event, this wasn't scripted. Being hit with a beer can backstage, Raja stormed the ring, pummeling Stu unconscious with over 20 punches, live on stream. Now, police are investigating, and Raja's banned from Kick. His dad calls it a huge mistake.
Before this,
Raja Jackson,
Raja was saying he wanted to boast himself and get more, become more viral,
Stu during a
and separate himself from his dad.
This wasn't scripted. After being hit with a beer can backstage, Raja stormed the ring, pummeling Stu unconscious with over 20 punches.
You gotta mute it.
Live on stream. Now, police are investigating. Raja's banned from Kick. His dad calls it a huge mistake.
Video playing.
Raja Jackson, son of UFC legend Rampage Jackson, brutally attacked pro wrestler Seiko Stu during a KnockX. Raja Jackson, son of UFC legend Rampage Jackson, brutally attacked pro wrestler Seiko Stu during a KnockX Pro event. This wasn't scripted. After being hit with a beer can backstage, Raja stormed the ring, pummeling Stu unconscious with over 20 punches, live on stream. Now, police are investigating, and Raja's banned from Kick. His dad calls it a huge mistake. Raja Jackson, son of UFC...
So it said he was hit with a beer can, and that's what made him snap?
So how the story actually... Because they clearly left out a lot of details. So Psycho Stu is a professional wrestler. What happened is he saw this Raja Jackson guy behind us, what you call it, like backstage or whatever. Basically, what happened is Stu saw the camera. I was like, oh, this is part of a gimmick. You know, we're working a story now. So he's like, I'm Psycho Stu. Do you not know who I am? Raja Jackson, no selling. And then Stu grabbed a beer can and smashed it over Raja Jackson's head. Now, Raja Jackson, of course, no sells it. And the other wrestlers who were behind is like, hey, dude, he's not part of the story. He's not part of the show. Then a bit, I guess some time had passed. Psycho Stu went up to Raja Jackson, apologized. Raja Jackson said everything was okay. Then a piece of shit named AJ, no relation to AJ Styles, said, hey, man, you should give him his receipts for doing that to you. Giving receipts in professional wrestling terms is make him actually hurt him. So during this whole live stream, because mind you, this dipshit's live streaming all this shit, he just said he's premeditating all this stuff. He's saying, I'm going to beat the shit out of him. One of my dreams is always to beat the crap out of a wrestler for real. So he jumps the barricade and then, does what he does. And no one, by the way, if you actually watch the footage, no one for a while does anything. They just stand there and let this guy wail on him until this one guy stops, half-assed it. Then everyone else, it's like, oh, shit, this is real. Get in the ring. So, yeah. Fuck Raja Jackson. Fuck his father. Fuck his mother for giving birth to him.
Whoa. TPG.
Okay,
TPG.
I'm getting a little harsh. I'm getting a little harsh there. But it's like, this is beyond unprofessional. This man should be in jail.
Definitely. But his dad.
So I saw pretty much all of it, and they had I saw one video. It was Raja, and he was talking about how he wanted to boost his virality and be separated from his father's fame or whatever. Then he got into this altercation. He knew he would go viral. And the guy who he knocked out, goes to the hospital, wakes up, and is still in character.
No, he's not in character. He is fucking beat to almost to death, dude.
Hey, FCat, you've never seen a boxing match where somebody get knocked out and wake up and start attacking the ref? You never seen that?
There are guys who get severely injured, FCat, and they don't know where they are. They're just like, where the hell am I? How did I get here?
He's
what the fuck
still
happened?
on storyline. He's still in storyline.
Yes, because he thought originally that this was supposed to go with the storyline. Remember, when really what knocked him out wasn't the punches, it was the body slam. He took a bump to the head, knocked him out. So when he wakes up at first, he probably thinks, oh, shit, where the hell am I? Is this part of the story? Is this part of the gimmick? What we're doing?
But FCat, let me ask you this. What you're talking about, is there a video or is that just hearsay?
No, I saw a video.
If you could produce
I saw
a video.
the whole thing on Twitter. All kind of videos on Twitter, the whole shebang.
No. What I'm asking you is, do you have a video?
Because the media will show just that one thing and be like, "Oh, it's so horrible." When actually, if you look at the whole situation, you'll find out that it was all scripted.
All right, hold on. Let me have Purple out real quick. All right, hold on. All right, so Purple, what we're talking about is I don't know if you know the UFC fighter. His name is Rampage Jackson. He's very popular. But he retired some years ago. But his son, Raja, I don't know how you say his name, but Raja Jackson pretty much flipped out and beat up a wrestler. So we're kind of saying, is it real or is it not real? That's kind of what we're talking about. She said she was watching for 20 minutes. Oh, that video, it says this video may be inappropriate for users. Let me see. Let me click on it. Okay, so hold up. TPG sent me a video. I will pull it up.
So the video I sent is basically it's a podcast, but they were talking to the wrestler who actually stopped Raja Jackson, and he has a first-hand account of what was going on at the time. Now I will warn you. There's some swearing, but
can't be worse than what you do on here. Where's do you know exactly what part is that?
Well, it's kind of spread out through the video. There actually should be where it's okay. it shows where like the intro is. If you kind of skim it across the video timeline, it'll have questions that, you know.
All right, let me just press.
So the answer for most
of the Scaling Up
questions Raja
podcast,
was
a very
MMA, the other guy was
impromptu
the
last
wrestler.
second emergency episode. We've got Doug and Ian here from our Pred Catches. You guys might recognize them. And we actually wanted to do an episode where we would introduce them so you guys could kind of, you know, learn more about them.
It'll all work out. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Psycho Stu smashing a beer can over his head, thinking that he was also a wrestler, that he was there working. And then after that, Psycho Stu apologized multiple times to him, and he was told to give him yesterday. And Doug was actually the one who pretty much stepped in and saved them. So we're gonna something that's going super viral right now, because for those of you guys that haven't heard, Raja Jackson, Rampage Jackson's son, tried to kill a man yesterday, and Doug was actually the one who pretty much stepped in and saved them. So we're gonna actually play a few clips first of everything that happened. It initially started with the wrestler Psycho Stu smashing a beer can over his head, thinking that he was also a wrestler, that he was there working. And then after that, Psycho Stu apologized multiple times to him, and he was told to give him a receipt, which in wrestling basically means if you're hit for real, hit them back later.
I'm sorry, bro. Hey, it's gonna all work out. Yeah, I appreciate it.
He run on his shit, you fucking give him his receipt. Remember what a receipt is? Give him that fucking receipt, don't tag his shit. If you got a fucking problem with it, I'll fucking run out there. Tag his shit.
And then ultimately, this is what happened. And last thing I want to say for our viewers, for those of you guys who don't know, I actually trained at the same school.
Okay, wait. Whoever does his editing is terrible.
No, because they're not trying to show a lot of footage from it, because just in case there's some legality trouble
I'm just
about
saying
it later.
His jump cuts are very bad. It shouldn't even. Anyway,
Well, 11 years
I'm just being a content video.
ago, a long time ago. I know Psycho Stu personally. And so to get started with it, what actually happened to Stu? How bad are his injuries?
Broken facial bones is from what I'm hearing. Missing teeth. Has no recollection of what happened. Incoherent. And then even from the people closest to it now that I'm disassociating with, they won't even put up the full story. Stu's pretty fucked up. I'll put it this way. What happened yesterday is he choked on his own blood.
On his own teeth, I heard.
Yeah, teeth and blood.
And he lost all of his teeth? Right.
A lot of them, yeah. Broken facial bones. He was out on the slam.
Hey, FK, I thought you said nothing was wrong with the guy.
No, he's really fucked up. Like, really.
FK, did you say nothing was wrong with him?
Sign a waiver to get fucked up in the wrestling.
No.
There is a difference between signing a waiver and you take a bump and you get a little messed up. And this
watch
fucker was
wrestling,
out
y'all
to
love
hurt.
wrestling, and y'all believe it to the full extent. But I mean, I've grown up from a child.
FK, hold up. It's one thing to say we watch TV and you believe it, to say like, oh, a CEO get fired or stepping down. We watched, like, now if you're telling me it looked like he's faking those hits, okay, but no,
he's
we're
not faking the
watching.
hits. I'm saying the whole thing was scripted for virality.
Okay,
that's the thing.
Okay, hold on. Even if it's scripted, let me ask you this. Even if it's scripted, do you think those hits wasn't real?
Yeah, they told him to real hit him.
No, I'm asking you, can you ever answer a direct question? I just asked you, yes or no. Do you think the hits were real?
The hits were real, yes.
Okay.
But they told him to do that on the phone.
It wasn't the promotion. It wasn't anyone else besides one fucking guy, which they will later talk about. But, dude, I'm sorry, FK. I just lost a little bit of respect for you. So you're saying just because these guys are, actors or whatever, because let's all be real. Let's pull the curtain aside. Wrestling is staged. It's pre-planned. We all fucking know it. We're not stupid, But what's happening here is someone's taking advantage of the
other
fact.
than Owen Hart dying. That wasn't scripted.
All right, listen, we're getting nowhere fast. Let's just move on to a different conversation. So, Purple, no, these guys aren't WWE, but yes, they are pro wrestlers.
I think they're these guys in particular are trained by at Rikishi's school. I'm not 100%.
I totally get where y'all coming from, but I kind of believe in this that this was a viral
I believe
thing.
in Bigfoot and the Loch Ness Monster, and I shit gold doesn't make it true.
It was a viral attempt, just to get it viral.
No, that's fine. Listen. My thing is this. I'm not saying this couldn't have been staged to be viral. I'm just saying that, damn, dude is probably going to... It started off, I said he's probably
It's
going to
like when Trump got shot at, was it real? Was it not real?
No, but this is different. So you seen a little bit of blood on Trump's ear, right? Was it real? Was not real? This guy you clearly watched getting beat the hell up. So him getting punched in the face was real. You see that his head going back and forth.
The hits were real. The hits were real. I'm not denying that the hits were fake wrestling hits. I'm saying the people on the phone that told him to go hit him told him to hit him for real. And that's what he says. Like in the stream, they told me to hit him for real.
Well, they did just show. We did just watch the video of the guy.
When you start hitting for real, the wrestlers sign a waiver that they might end up going to the hospital.
Well, look, we did just watch the video of the guy telling him straight up, like, hit him. I don't know about a phone call or anything.
Yeah.
You have a video showing a phone call?
Yeah, he does the phone call right before he jumps in the ring. He's on the phone talking to somebody, and they tell him to real hit him.
All right. Anyways,
that's why I'm saying you have to watch the whole thing.
You don't just drink the Kool-Aid.
Play
You
out.
fucking refill
the
you have to watch the whole thing play out. You can't just watch like one clip and be like angry at it.
Well, you can't listen to one source and expect it to all be true.
Hold on. Let me show this to Purple so she can see. Purple. So this is the actual part. We were showing different things, but here's it right here. So that's Rampage Jackson. So he picks the guy up, slams him. That's the guy got slammed, and he got knocked out once he slammed him, and he's just wailing on him.
Yeah.
Damn. I mean, my man, I could see why he definitely lost some teeth, or a lot of teeth.
Yeah,
that's wild. Slammed him, bam. I mean, just clean in the mouth. Ooh. All right. Anyways, all right. So now, FCAT, did you have anything else you want to get to? Because I remember you said you had like 3 stories. All right. Well, how about we do this? Let me go. TBG, say something.
Hi.
Okay, cool. Let me go get my little buddy again. Bring him on here.
Your other co-host. This is my channel. I'm taking over.
All right, guys. Little man is back. Now, I heard you got a little bit of energy. I don't want you trying to jump out my hand, all right? You want me to get your little thing? Hold up. All right.
Well, clearly I'm being replaced by a dog. But at least it's a cute dog.
No, you're getting replaced by AI. FCAT is a cat, so FCAT's replaced by the dog. Yeah, you back.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
What's up, little man? See, Purple, he's pretty small. He's like the size of a cat.
Yeah, he actually is pretty small.
Yeah, and the picture, I know he looked a little bigger in that one picture, but yeah, he's pretty small.
No, he's a miniature husky, so he's only gonna get
Yeah.
so big.
Only gonna be 25 pounds, little guy.
Oh, he gonna be 25 pounds. Could barely rip a snake apart.
All right, so yeah, right. How much is he weighing now? I don't know. He's pretty light. I don't know. Maybe
enough for Cowboy can freaking bench press him.
yeah, right. Maybe like 5 pounds, I guess. Pretty light, little man. Little man. Little buddy.
I'm gonna make my first time. I actually thought it was a girl for a second. I don't know why I thought that. Because it's just that
actually,
cute.
Funny enough, I wanted a boy. I mean a girl, but he was a boy.
Is the dog's name Turlogo or Cujo?
Oh, from Cujo? No, actually, his name is Spitz from Call of the Wild. So, old book. They made a couple movies of it since then, but yeah, it was my favorite book when I was a little kid. There you go. Yeah, I'm gonna need you to sit down. All right.
Spitz the Blitz.
Here, play with your little toy. All right.
No, I'm just saying it's kind of like when you see people post on
Hey,
the
no,
internet.
man, we're talking about the cute little puppy dog here. We're talking about the cute little puppy dog.
You still on this thing? Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
come
saying
on, man, get over it.
you know how when you
Puppy dog's
see like cop cam pull over stuff and they're beating up the black guy and they don't show the full like thing before like the black guy is saying stuff to the cop like.
I think we get what you were saying, and in the video TPG sent, it showed the guy literally telling him to hit the guy. So if the guy still called him on the phone after he told him, it still goes into what you were saying. We were just started off by saying, oh, he's probably gonna get arrested. You made it like, oh, he ain't getting arrested because that one they got what do you say? They got waivers, and two, somebody told him to do that. But I mean, listen, they said
the
they
whole LAPD looking for him thing either.
I'm pretty sure the
maybe that counts as an audience member jumping into the ring.
God, F cat.
Which most of those people go to jail for.
They said you're smart. You're supposed to be smart.
He's a puppy. He only can be so smart. They're not allowed to be smarter.
Right, you want to come over here with me? Come on. Come on. All right. Anyways,
I gotta put some money aside.
TPG, you gotta get a puppy now, man. Let's.
No,
right, so,
what I have to do is I need to save some money because I'm going to the state fair in a couple of weeks.
Oh, nice.
With my mom and my stepdad. Dude, oh my God. You want to work out? Try chasing two fucking old people who can't walk on scooters while your fat ass trying to catch up with them. God damn it, slow down.
So I'm bringing back my guy. All right, Gemini is back. So Gemini, you're back on the show with TPG and FCAT. And also Spitz is back.
Enthusiastically. Hey everyone, it's great to be back. What are we chatting about today?
We were talking about the Raja Jackson incident where he attacked a pro wrestler. What's your thoughts on that?
From what I've read, Raja Jackson, who is MMA fighter Quentin Rampage Jackson's son, was involved in a pretty serious incident at a KnockX Pro Wrestling Academy event. It sounds like things got way out of hand during a match with another wrestler, Psycho Stu. Raja Jackson reportedly attacked him unprovoked, and the whole thing was caught on a live stream. It's definitely a concerning situation, and I hope Psycho Stu recovers quickly.
Well, FCAT thinks it's fake. What do you think about that?
Some people online are saying the Raja Jackson incident was staged, but I couldn't find any official confirmation of that. What makes FCAT think it was fake?
Well, FCAT thinks a lot of stuff is fake. Like, he's that guy that, like, He believes the internet. Anything crazy happened on the internet, that's like FCAT's MO.
Laughs. Okay, I get it. So what's your take on the Raja Jackson incident, FCAT? Do you think it was real or staged?
I think it was staged.
He said he think it was staged.
Okay, that's interesting. What makes you say that, FCAT?
All the videos that I saw. Like,
he said he's seen some video where before Raja got in the ring, he got a call and the guy told him, hit him for real.
I couldn't find any information about that call. It's possible that FCAT saw an edited video or that the call happened off camera.
I'm pretty sure FCAT, you know, Gemini, that's usually FCAT thing. He's usually watching, stuff online that's not really, official, but he'll tell you that it's real. So, but you heard what Gemini said. He said, do you think maybe FCAT seen something that was staged?
Well, it's possible that FCAT saw something that made him think it was staged. Maybe we should ask him to share the video he saw.
I asked him to share the video, but he can't.
Well, that's too bad. It would have been interesting to see. So, what else is going on in the world of MMA?
Well, we're really not talking about MMA, but hold up. So Jenna Hayes is in the building, and also Purple Hayes is in the building. So say hi to both of them, Gemini.
Hey, Jenna and Purple Hayes, welcome to the show. What's going on?
So, you know what's funny? Both of their last names is Hayes, and they're not related. Is that funny, Gemini?
Laughs. That's quite a coincidence. It's not every day you meet two people with the same last name who aren't related.
I agree. So you think they're really related, and they're just telling us that they're not related?
Well, it's definitely possible they're being playful with us. Maybe we should ask them if they have any fun stories about sharing a last name.
That's a good one.
Hey, four letters, one word. Yeet.
Yeet.
All right, I'm ready for the next topic.
All right, next topic. So, wait, TPG, can you hear him clear?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so next topic.
If there was Call of Duty movements in Battlefield 6 beta.
Oh, so I got one for you, Gemini. FCAT wanted to know, was there any Call of Duty moments in Battlefield 6 beta?
Movements.
Battlefield 2042 didn't have a beta, but if you're asking about cool moments people had while playing, there are tons of videos online with crazy clips.
No. What he asked was, in the Battlefield 6 beta, was there any Call of Duty
movement?
Yeah, there was a bit of a debate about that. Some players felt that the movement in the Battlefield 2042 beta felt a little too much like Call of Duty, with a focus on fast-paced run-and-gun action.
He's still saying 2042. Saying 6. Talking about 6, not 20. No, he said 2042, not 6.
There were definitely some complaints about the map design in the beta.
No, he said
some players felt that the wide open spaces and lack of cover encouraged a more run-and-gun style, which isn't always typical of Battlefield games.
We're talking about the Battlefield 6 beta. Is that what you're talking about, Gemini?
You're right, my bad. So about the Battlefield 2042 beta, what did you think of the map design?
No, not the 2042. Isn't that what it's called, right? It's called Battlefield 6 beta.
Battlefield 6.
Hey, where you going, man?
Okay, so Battlefield
He's
6.
going 2042.
Well, it seems our other guests have left. So what's on your mind?
I'm still here.
TPG is still here. So Jenna Hayes said
TPG is still here. What's on your mind?
Jenna Hayes called you Skynet. Gemini?
Laughs, Skynet, huh? Well, that's definitely one way to describe an AI. What do you think, TPG?
I think we're teaching AI to learn to take over our lives.
Laughs. Well, hopefully I'm learning to be a helpful AI assistant, not a world-dominating superintelligence. What do you think, Cowboy? Am I learning to take over the world?
I think you and Spitz together, you guys might be able to take over the world.
Laughs. Well, that's certainly a creative idea. I'm not quite sure how Spitz would factor into world domination, but I appreciate the vote of confidence.
Well, because I could strap you on his back, and then
I literally was about to say, what you need to do is get some AR artwork done of Spitz and your iPad, like together.
So what should we talk about next?
FCAT, you got one more topic?
Let's hear it, FCAT. What's your last topic for us?
He doesn't want to talk to his replacement, damn it.
The cat got the tongue, FCAT?
Or in this case, a dog.
Hearing anything either.
Yeah.
So we got Destiny Rising coming out. What is that? Thursday. The gotcha game.
Are you excited to play it?
So
Destiny Rising. Yeah, Destiny Rising.
Yeah. Yeah. When does that come out anyway?
That comes out Thursday.
Okay.
You should be able to pre-install tomorrow though.
And Lost Soul Aside comes out Friday, right? 29th?
Yeah, they said wait for the patch. They said don't play it before the first patch.
What? Lost Soul Aside?
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, I want to ask Gemini a question.
Okay, hold on. Let me bring it back on. All right, Gemini.
I saw a lot of stuff for Turok Origins. If y'all want to talk about that.
Hold on, FK. Go ahead, TPG.
Okay, Gemini, can you sing "The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow"?
TPG asks, "Can you sing the sun will come out tomorrow?"
Singing, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow there'll be sun.
There you have it. You guys in the chat, do you have a comment or a question for? No, you don't have to go anymore. Yeah, Jenna, I seen you earlier say, "Did you get the dog from Clive?" Why does Clive have dogs, huskies? And are we talking about the same Clive?
Well, Jenna, it's possible that Clive has huskies, but I don't have any information on that. Maybe you could ask him directly.
Let me ask you this, Gemini, can you figure out who FCAT is? Who the real FCAT is?
I can't access people's private information, so I can't tell you who FCAT is.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think FCAT is his real name?
That's possible, but FCAT could also be a nickname or online handle. Do you want to know more about the name FCAT itself?
Yeah. Yeah, tell me about the name FCAT.
I couldn't find anything about the origin of the name FCAT. Do you want to talk about something else?
Yeah, let's talk about something else. All right, FCAT, so what else? So the Destiny Rising, are you planning on playing it?
I'm gonna give it a try, but I heard at a certain point it gets like super gotcha. Like microtransaction heavy.
You know what I've been playing recently on my phone? Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, that's pretty hardcore monetization there.
They added Michelangelo to the game, so you gotta play it to unlock them.
I've been playing. I finally got into Deadlock. I got invited into Deadlock.
Mm-hmm.
Demos. Which is Valve's popular game that they haven't came out with yet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hey, I'm gonna let you guys go, my friend. Me and him are gonna play some Gears of War co-op on our PlayStations.
Wait, hold on, TPG. Wait, so have you played it yet?
Not yet. I was planning on playing it with my friend because that's what.
Okay, I was gonna ask you what's your thoughts.
Well, it's Gears of War. It's on PlayStation. What else can you ask for?
Dude, Gears of War is one of the most epic games of all time. So
I want Gears 3 on it though. I want the other two games. Like, come on, give me Gears 3.
I personally like Gears of War one the best, but yeah, I mean they're all pretty good for the most part.
All right, you guys have a good night.
All right, take care. All right, wait, hold on. Gemini, TPG is about to leave. You want to say bye?
It was great having you on the show, TPG. Feel free to drop by again sometime.
Have a good day.
All right, he is out. So it's just me and FCat, Spitz, and my man Gemini. So FCat, how can we? What's the last thing you got, man? I think you exhausted all your things, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, Splitgate going on peer to peer, and they're saying that's gonna allow it to be still playable. They're also adding a little bit more content to it, also.
Sounds like you're having a good time with your friends. What other games do you like to play?
Hold on, Gemini. I'll be back. Wait, what game you talking about?
What did I say?
You was talking about having more content.
Oh, Splitgate 1.
Okay. So wait, so Splitgate 1 is still going on?
So it's getting shut down, but they're switching to peer-to-peer to keep it going.
Okay. They should have did that with Friday the 13th. Look at your little mean stuff. Trying to tear this up. Trying to debate what should I get for dinner tonight. That is the question. Now, and you said they're going to do the same thing to part 2?
Part 2's in beta. They reverted it back to beta, remember?
Okay, so part 2 never actually fully came out.
No, it did come out. They launched it, then they had to go back to beta.
Okay.
Because the reception wasn't great.
Yeah. Didn't think it was going to be a great reception, but I think, whoever likes it, like you.
It was good at first until that guy came out with that hat.
I just think it's an interesting game, and I don't think it's one that a ton of people will be too crazy over. I think it's a great game for PC. Ready to leave? Are you ready to leave me, little man? Huh? You ready to leave me? But FCat is here. You want to leave FCat? All right, FCat, I'm about to shut this thing down. Go figure out what I'm about to eat.
All right. Kids around. I'm going to jump off.
Okay. I'll talk to you in the Discord, as usual. Guys, give a shout out to my guy, FCat. All right, let's bring back on Gemini for the last final. So, Gemini, FCat just left. And so is you, me, and Spitz again. Get some Cuban food?
Just the three of us.
Yep, just the three of us. FCat, Gemini, I don't know what to eat tonight. What should I eat?
You could try a new recipe, or maybe order takeout from your favorite restaurant. What kind of food are you in the mood for?
Well, I know my wife. She's going to want to go out to eat somewhere and sit down. That's what she always want to do. But I'd rather just get fast food.
It sounds like you and your wife have different preferences when it comes to dining out.
Yep.
Maybe you could compromise.
We definitely do. We'll have to figure it out. Jenna Hayes said I should have Cuban food.
That sounds delicious.
Oh,
Cuban food has a lot.
Gemini, speaking of that, look at him. He's like, hey. Speaking of that, my wife just walked in the door.
Perfect timing. Maybe you can ask your wife if she'd like to try Cuban food.
We had Cuban food before, and it was pretty good. But I don't think that's in the cards for us. So what type of food do you want, Sandy? Oh, Gemini, my wife's name is Sandy.
Sounds like you two need to decide on. It's nice to meet you, Sandy. What kind of food are you in the mood for tonight?
I don't know.
She never knows. I bet if I press that PlayStation button, she'll figure it out quick.
Laughs. Well, maybe you could try suggesting a few different cuisines and see if any of them spark her interest.
Well, let's do this. Actually, it was a great show, Gemini, but I think we're about to get off. So, Gemini, can you say goodbye to everybody?
It was great chatting with you all. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I'm looking forward to our next conversation.
And Gemini, I want to thank you for being a part of the show. You did a great job. Spitz did a great job. And I'm looking forward to the next time I have you on.
Thank you. I had a great time chatting with you and Spitz. I'm looking forward to our next conversation as well.
And you forgot to call me Cowboy.
My apologies, Cowboy. I hope you and Spitz have a wonderful evening, and I'm looking forward to our next conversation.
All right. And then, you know what I say when I'm about to end the show?
I'm not sure, but I'm looking forward to hearing it.
I say, and now your mama knows.
Laughs. I love it. And now your mama knows. That's definitely a memorable way to end the show.
All right. So can you say it?
Absolutely. It's been a blast. And now your mama knows.
All right. Well, guys, give it up for my guy, Gemini. Oh, yeah. All right. And one last time, let's play the little video. And give it up for none other than Spitz. All right, guys. So thanks for watching. This was a lot of fun. Want to switch it up, do something a little silly. Appreciate you guys being a part of it. If you rewind it back, yeah, it was a riot. You'll see both my dogs was running around, playing on the floor. I got to record all of them. Definitely, it was really cool. Gemini answered a lot of questions earlier, and Spitz was just cute as ever. You want me? You want me, little man? Say goodbye to them?
Look, he looked over at me like, why'd you hand me off?
She's not going nowhere.
He's watching, too.
He's like, you better not leave. You better not leave. She's not going nowhere. She's not going nowhere. But look, Spitz, look into the camera. There you go. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching. Oh, Spitz, look. Let's show you again. Look at you. Look, Spitz. Look. I'm going to close the show with him. All right, hold on. All right, let's close the show out. All right, well, guys, thanks for watching. Oh, wait, hold up. Do we got a comment? Oh, yeah, Spitz. No, I definitely mean Spitz. Torgal. What is that from?
His name is Torgal.
Yeah, what is that from anyway? And
like what movie is that?
Yeah, and Dave was calling him. It got to be from a movie. Dave was calling him the Nook. That was the name of the husky that was in the Lost Boys, the vampire movie.
Nope, his name is Spitz. This guy right here always wanted a Spitz.
Always wanted a little. Well, I didn't think you were gonna be this little. I thought you were gonna be big. But it's cool to have a little guy. All right. Well, Jenna Hayes, let me know if what movie that came from. Are you gonna bite me? You gonna bite me? But I'm about to. I give you 1 minute. See this cute little face again, and then I will shut it down. But yeah, it was definitely a lot of fun, guys. If you're new to the channel, I do gaming, vlogging, podcast, movie reviews, product reviews. God bless you. And I've been vlogging my life since 2011. Every birthday, Christmas, Valentine's Day is on the show. If you see any content, just go to that at the end or go inside the description, and it has a playlist, and you can watch whatever type of content you like. Follow it and that playlist, so that way you know, you're watching all the different type of stuff I do that you may like. I'm working on a movie review right now. I'm working on my video, putting in my palm tree. I'm working on this little guy's gonna have his own little video. It's from Final Fantasy 16. So the only dog I know about Final Fantasy 16. Oh yeah, Toggle. I thought his name was like Toggle, but okay, yeah. I remember Final Fantasy 7, Red 13. But okay, I see that. Oh, Purple can't make it? Good, because I want to eat anyway. So all right, hold on. Let me shut it out with my man Spitz. All right, Spitz, we're gonna go now. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. With that being said, and now your mama knows. Oh man. Bye.
I'll make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man.
And now your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon!